All right, we should be live again here. Let's see if this worked now. Hold on a second. Man. I can hear chips in the background. That's a good sign. All right, we got 0 viewers. That's just the way we like it. And I think we probably are live now. Yes. I think it's you, Stace. Anytime you're here. Last time we didn't have internet. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. What are you doing? Bringing this shit. Anyway.
I can't hear him.
You can't hear?
I can't hear.
You hear the music?
Oh, you gotta toggle the switch, probably. Turn your volume up, the little roller.
I could hear the music like when it was playing, but I can't hear Jim speaking in the mic.
Huh.
Did you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. You want to try to help her, Tones?
Yeah.
Can you hear everything else?
No.
Can you hear me?
No.
I gotta blast this out to my social media.
Yeah, blast it out. Sorry about the...
Like it's on full blast.
Yeah, you might have come unplugged there.
No, it's like
possible?
it's on full blast.
Tones is hooking it up.
So you can't hear. You can't hear. You can hear like the music when it plays, but you can't hear any voices. That I don't know.
I got volume on over here. Maybe we should start the show at 8. We all get here at 7:30 and test all this shit out ahead of time. That's a novel idea.
Are we on now?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh,
Realtor
we
Lauren
can't
says.
see the video now.
What's that?
We can't see the video.
Oh, no, you can't. Here, I can put you on. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can hear now.
That's an easy
Anthony,
fix.
I got it.
I think it's down here.
Okay, thank you.
I think it's always down.
All right, hold on. It's coming up. And I think we're going to be ready to start. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
We still doing callers tonight, Jimmy?
Oh, we're still doing the callers.
You got a number?
Hell yeah. I got a number. It'll be coming up. If you're seeing us live on YouTube, thank God you are. We got 5 viewers again. Man, it's great to be with you tonight. Sorry about that technical malfunction. Please feel free to chime in the chat and say hello. And if you prefer to text us, you can always do that. That number, TNG Live 007, also known as 864. Oh, Mima says she sees us too. Awesome. 548-3007. And later on in the show, you can call us. You can call us. I won't hear you right now, but you can call us later on. That number, and it's going to be repeating on that scrolling ticker below us. That number is 717-TNG Talk, also known as 717-864-8255. And we're going to get to your calls after we go over the NCAA formula tonight. Snoop says he can't get on my TV. That's weird. That might be a you problem. Finally, folks, if we provide you any sort of value tonight, give this video a thumbs up. It's a like, looks like this, and or your subscription to the numbers, guys, would be bigly appreciated. Now, with me, folks, as always, with me for the entire hour tonight, to my right, your left, got my boy D-Dub.
Hey.
What's going on, man?
I'm just blasting this out to all my social media presence. So
Your social media presence?
yeah. Does that make sense?
No.
I'm gonna blast this out right now, okay, guys?
We're off to a great start, by the way.
I'm
There's
looking
that.
forward to this. We're gonna call-ins. This is gonna be cool.
It's going to be a fun show.
What's that number again?
For the call-ins? It's
Do
gonna
you
be...
not want me to blast it out to my social media
No,
presence?
for sure. It's 717.
Hold on.
Oh.
7.
Yeah, I use a mnemonic device here in a way.
Okay.
717.
717.
Yes. TNG is in the numbers, guys.
Oh, God, man, you make it very difficult sometimes.
Talk. TALK.
TALK.
How much does it cost to secure that line?
Let's just say I
You
dipped
don't-
into the budget a little bit on
You
this
don't
one.
even want to know.
Yeah. 717 TNG Talk. Or, D-Dub, you could also say it's 717-864-8255.
864.
Yeah.
What was it again?
8255.
8255.
Yeah, that's correct.
Too many numbers for the number guy over here.
Yeah, that's a lot of numbers.
Post
I get
it.
Oh, screwed that up too.
Well, good thing we're not learning pi
Tag.
tonight.
I tagged you, Stacy. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Spoiler alert.
Uh-oh.
We got
Special guest.
everybody's
in the
favorite
house.
neighbor.
Katrina?
In fact, I think that's what I have on the graphic there. Yeah, the best neighbor.
I am.
The best neighbor. Move that mic closer to your head there.
It's
We
debatable.
can hear you.
It's
There you
debatable.
go. You got it.
Who's fed you all week?
Mr. Greg.
Oh, Mr. Greg.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next to D-Dub, By the way, it's a nice looking sweatshirt. Did you get a deal on that at
Kohl's?
Kohl's? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's pretty sweet.
Kohl's, just my style?
I thought it was That's More Like It.
That's
Is that-
pennies. I think I'm thinking of pennies.
Yeah?
No, we were at
Just
Kohl's.
my style.
Oh,
Right?
Kohl's is, I don't know.
Just your style?
This was a
That's More
Kohl's.
Like It. Kohl's.
Mervin's was open.
We
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that one. That was a classic.
Open.
They say-
D-Dub, myself, and neighbor Stacy had a rendezvous at Kohl's this weekend for. We were tipped off on a hot sale by JT himself. Yeah, so
They
we want to
say
take
that
advantage.
podcasts that shop together stay together.
They say something like that.
I don't like
Yeah.
that.
How you doing,
Sounds a
Tones?
little creepy.
Doing well. I got one bet tonight. Wings are on money line. So if you haven't got any action on that game, throw some money in. Wings are due to bounce back tonight.
Any
Pretty much
other early
have to,
bets?
don't they?
That's my only bet.
Ooh, I got a bet.
Yeah, early bet before
Yeah,
9
8 o'clock.
Okay.
My bet is Iowa. Hawkeyes, they're playing Michigan State. They're playing at home, and it's senior night, and they're getting 7 points. If you shop that at Caesars, you're going to get the best deal, minus 110. And I actually would like that better if you could find something to tease it with. If you guys know how teaser was working in college basketball, 4 points, you could get it to 11. Spartans could win by 10. I don't know if they'll win by 11, but it is senior night. It could be Fran
Drescher?
Mackin.
Oh,
Tarkenton.
Yeah, Fran.
Fran Mac.
I thought you were talking about the nanny.
Fran something. Fran.
Dresser.
Not Dresser. Fran McDuffie.
Macintosh?
Fran. He's Irish.
Not my
Okay.
kitchen.
Yeah, it could be his last game. They might be getting shed of old.
Yeah, they're shedding
Fran.
Fran.
Yeah.
Is it the blue haired Muppet? Them is she named Fran
What
too?
a Muppet.
Or no?
That chick looks like a Muppet or dude. I'm not sure exactly what he or she is, but what a. I don't want to get into that.
You can
Next
get
to
some
Tones.
Interesting people in the House of Representatives.
Yeah, it's a real.
Specifically,
Motley Crue.
specifically on one side of the aisle. Like
It seems like.
Somebody might be toting guns on the other side of the aisle. So,
Rich is toting.
Richie,
guns.
how are you? Speaking of toting guns, are you strapped today? You got your side piece today, Rich?
Are you carrying?
No.
You packing?
No.
No, I'm not
Okay.
a gun carrying
Oh, you're
citizen.
not? Okay.
are you an
I did
NRA
grow up
member?
in Texas, which is odd. You'd think I'd.
Well, Drake.
What?
Drake.
Oh, because I said Texas.
Oh, that's funny.
Is that your magic
We got a
word?
new game?
I don't even know.
I think that's why they were.
What the
Yeah,
heck is
yeah.
it? How many are we trying tonight?
We got a lot of
I
beers
know. I
to
just
try.
saw that one
What
too.
the
need
frick?
one?
Yeah.
Well, I can't do that
Anthony,
one.
That's
do you
all
want
that
a
these
quick-
are.
Yeah, give me a course.
Can't do it. I'm sorry, Rich. I didn't mean to
Where's the
cut
bong?
you off
Are
there.
we trying 3 beers?
I'm just saying you thought when we moved up here, we'd have brought a 6-pack of guns. That's all.
Does that count again?
I think it was part of the same.
Same
It was just
story.
one drink. One drink there. Well, it's good to see you, pal.
Well, if we're going to pull drinking cards, everybody should be involved in this, and we can. you
So if
know.
I say
That
Michigan, then
wouldn't
I
be
guess
as much fun.
For instance, when Daryl says, "Are you stupid, Rich?" That would be a drinking.
That's a drink. Yeah, that's a
I
drink.
think I've only said that. No, I don't think I've ever asked it as a question. It was more of a statement.
That's what I mean. I didn't put it as a question.
Are you stupid,
You
Rich?
stupid Rich.
I think
Or
that's a question.
2 weeks ago
Yeah.
was that's the stupidest thing you've ever said, Rich. Maybe that's the.
Yeah,
That was
I remember
pretty
that one.
bad.
That was a
'cause
good one.
He was sticking up for Luka Doncic.
that's a bold,
Right.
bold
Not
statement
being
with
a
30 years of
crybaby.
track history between you guys.
I mean,
that's a bold statement.
Just conversation would be nice.
Yeah.
That's all I asked for.
Hey, I said I was sorry about that.
You
Sorry.
did just now.
Sorry.
So,
I was sorry.
you know,
You
I
gotta pay a
I,
tariff to say sorry.
I said I was sorry, and I'm sorry.
All my
So
picks are
I'm
going
sorry.
off tonight. So I actually got Michigan State 6.5.
Okay.
I got Red Wings -1.5
I like that.
goals. I think.
Sexy.
No, plus 112 on the money line.
Yeah, I did the same.
My bad.
That's
and
what
then what are you? Oh, Tampa Bay Lightning -1.5 is what I did for plus 102.
Tampa Bay Lightning. All right.
Richie and I in opposition of each other.
Big trade deadline
Oh,
tomorrow.
I got the Hawkeyes getting 7. He's got State -6.5.
Interesting. And we'll be able to see the first part of that game probably on the show, I would think,
8
right?
o'clock.
Yeah.
You think we'll be done by 8, Tones?
I don't think we're going to be done by 8 now.
It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight.
I got another
Big
pick. It's at
Duffrey.
10. Do you think I should do that now?
No, I think we'll be done by 10.
You think?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Tones doesn't like to do start time, I don't think.
I don't
Because,
know. It's throwing me off.
yeah, it's throwing you off. Yeah.
My internal clock is messed up right now.
Yeah, I get it. And next to Richie, one of our favorite, the best neighbor in the country, actually. We did a survey.
The country.
Survey.
Neighbor Stacy. What's going on, Neighbor Stace?
Not much. How's everybody here?
She's got a
pretty
74% approval rating for neighbors. So
That's impressive.
74.
In this day and age,
Yeah. It's
That's
hard
good.
to, yeah.
that's good.
Everything good. I like that. I like that jersey.
Thanks.
Very cool.
China.
China? China from China?
China.
That's cool. I do like that.
It took like 4 months to get here, but yeah.
That's
do you follow the shipping on that?
You can't really.
Yeah, on shop.
You lose
Yeah.
it on the boat, though.
Am I
Yeah.
allowed to say shop? It's like an app. I don't know.
How long was it in the Panama Canal for?
Anthony, stop.
I'm
But it
sick.
took forever to get here.
I got something for my wife, and granted I ordered it late in the Christmas season, but it didn't show up until right before
Like the Chinese New Year?
I ordered this
right before
for
Valentine's
Day.
Right before Valentine's.
in November.
7 weeks. It was in
Greenland?
limbo.
Which
It was in China, and then it's Shanghai, and then it was down in Mexico, or was it just Texas? It was like stuck in Texas. It said. Now, do you believe that?
No.
now, Daryl,
No.
could you say Texas? Or
I,
no?
I got a drink.
Yeah, I think you have to drink.
Why
right?
do you have to?
No, that's not
everybody.
Yeah, okay.
It's not the same.
Yeah. Well, Stace, thanks for being here. We really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Thanks
And
for
by
the
the way, last time you were here, that might have been our biggest show. I don't know if you saw the numbers on that. Over 1,000 views on that.
Was that?
You're welcome.
1,000?
Yeah, it is.
I know
Like
people.
Last week's show was like
I know
900.
people.
What's that?
Last week's show was 900. I was thinking on the way here, our first year we were in the hundreds, second year thousands.
Yeah.
Third year we were on 10,000.
10,000s.
Let's
Yeah, as
rock.
long as we have video, that would be cool. I mean,
10,000
with
with 350 viewers.
sure. Yeah, not even. All right,
Oh, those are goals for next year.
Stace, you know how we start every show off, right?
I'm sorry.
You know how we start every show.
Yeah, this isn't working. So.
That's not working again.
No.
It's there's a little roller on the
I
back.
have
think she
it.
hit the
It's
roller.
super loud when everything plays, but not voice.
Interesting.
How could it
I
be?
don't know why that
How
would
could it
be.
be just music and not voice?
No idea.
I mean,
That's
literally, come try it. It doesn't work.
oh, I believe you.
I'm hearing you through.
Just through your
I
ears.
feel like I'm screaming because I can't hear myself.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry.
That's
No,
what
you're
Greg
doing
says
fine.
all the time. Sounds like you're screaming.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Tasty beers or fine bourbons for our face holes to try. It's libation exploration with the numbers,
All right.
guys.
What's our first?
Oh boy, and we're
It's
man, and we're back in Studio 8B. Nothing but problems
Hi,
tonight.
Mommy.
Oh, we got Gianna Mondello. Hi, mommy.
Okay,
Hi, Mom.
I have a special request.
Sure.
Gianna was begging me to be on the podcast. She wants to do a kids podcast maybe this summer.
We can certainly do that.
We do like a kids. We're gonna talk about American Doll
So
and
stupid.
Roblox
Probably our
and,
highest episode.
and
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
No.
no.
Minecraft's
Roblox and Oculus. That's
No,
gonna be
it
the
was
topics.
one
Gianna
that
wants
they
to,
play on the.
yeah, Roblox.
No,
Okay. Gianna wants to be famous, and so
she wants to be famous.
yeah, she does.
Well, they say this is the place to go.
Yeah.
If you're looking to become
The
famous.
numbers guy.
Yeah, this is a stepping stone to a lot of
Broke
stardom.
more careers than
Man, you mean by broke like we broke?
you can't do that on television.
Not quite. Maybe we should introduce slime to the show.
That would be cool.
That would be pretty cool. We could probably work that.
Oh,
keyword.
see what
You're the only one that could probably get it. We got the drop.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I could see somebody sitting up there and dumping it on me. All right. Tonight's libation, courtesy. Now this is kind of a confusing libation.
Oh dear.
Oh, Snoop says TV's working. By the way, Greg says live at the La Rocca's Pool House. Yeah, we could do that.
could
Neighbor
do
Greg,
that.
what's going on, neighbor Greg? Hope you're doing well.
Frick.
Yeah, kids episode. We could do that. Libation, man. Tone, do you want to talk about tonight's the first libation out of several?
All right. This was gifted about probably at least a month ago from neighbor Stacy. And where'd you pick this up,
Meyer.
Meyer? Okay, Detroit Fan Zone IPA.
It was after they lost already, though.
Cool graphics, a lot of pictures. I don't know if this is like a Where's Waldo.
I just
like on here.
I want an empty can.
Okay.
That's cool.
You wanna sample some?
Yeah, I'll try
pour
it.
some in
It's
a
an
little cup
IPA though, so I probably won't like it.
I'll
but
give you some in a cup.
I'll try it.
That's been in our fridge down there, right?
Yeah.
For the last month,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and nobody's cracked into
I
it.
think if we would have
Oh, thank you.
drank this before the Lions playoff game. We
I
would have
bought
better
it
luck, probably.
because
But
it was 4 in a pack. So I'm like, okay, 4.
Sometimes
The fuck happened there?
Wow. Did you guys shake this?
Hang on, I got it.
did yours blow too?
I just opened it.
Or was it
no,
fro-
I haven't tried.
Wait, no,
Don't open
I
it.
would not.
Oh my god.
Don't open it.
Why don't we try the other one
I
first?
just didn't move.
Do you think it was frozen next to the?
It might have been. I didn't expect
It was
that.
touching the freezer.
Does the freezer make it fizz?
Would it blow like
I
that?
don't think. I
Thanks.
think Jim was shaking it.
I did not shake it.
He was shaking.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah,
That happened at the same time.
that looks like golf's performance in the playoff game.
shaky.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
good.
Shaky
This is a
at
pretty
best.
good joke, guys.
You want more?
I'll take some more just to put down here.
who else got it? Richie
I'm
got
scared.
it?
I'm scared to open this.
I didn't realize it was you. I
Don't
thought it was
open
just
it.
Rich.
Can you open this over the toilet for me?
Excuse me?
All right.
Is it gonna blow?
What a comedy of errors this has been so far.
It's crazy.
Is this
I
gonna
can't
blow?
believe this.
Should I do this or no?
I
wouldn't. Just
Why?
why don't
do
we?
the-
Why don't we save that
Let's
for
do the
last?
other one. Yeah.
Or here, or
What
pour
did
this
you-
in the cup.
What did you
Why don't
do?
we just save it for last?
What
Yeah.
did you do to this?
I don't know if that's going to help.
I think it might have been frozen at some point.
Yeah,
So
it's shot like
it's just
a
a
rocket.
pressure.
Well, it was right
Right.
next to the ice block, so
Yeah, that could
I
be
think
why.
so.
Holy cow.
Let's do the Corona next.
Didn't expect that.
See if that helps.
Jim, do you need more?
I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. All right, let's try the Corona one. In the meantime,
Got one, Jimmy.
We can always pour out. We can pour out what we got.
Yeah.
And break and try some.
yeah.
There's one more.
All
Not very
right.
cold, Jimmy.
No,
Breach of numbers guys etiquette.
should be. This is correct. This is something new,
Have a
guys.
sip
This is
of it.
something
I
new.
don't want
We need
the
a-
whole thing.
Oh, Gianna
Wait,
says-
it's frozen. Or is that?
Ow.
This is a
This is
Corona
not a
Sunbrew.
twist off.
Sunbrew. No, here's a bottle opener for you.
Anthony, I'm not going to
Crack
waste it.
yours
Can I
first.
just have?
I'll throw some in a couple.
Can I crack yours
Thank
first?
you.
Just pass it back down. Corona Sunbrew. This is new. I saw this at the store today. I thought, you know what? It's not my turn to buy, but I'm picking it up anyway.
Is this brand new or something?
This is great.
Are
First
we
time I
trying
ever
the
saw
Detroit
it.
one now, or no,
It's
we're doing the
Corona.
Corona?
We do Corona.
Brewed with real orange and lime peels. It combines bold citrus flavors with traditional Mexican beer. It pairs best with a day in the sun and friends by your side. And we have friends by our side tonight. Not Sunny necessarily, but we have friends. My pants are pretty soaked right now.
Or are you just excited to see me?
No, I was gonna say it's not because you're here, Tones. No. Anyway, all
Jim's
right.
pants are soaked. Everybody drink.
Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike says, "Have another
Yeah, no.
beer."
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is not.
Is that Michael out in California?
No, that's Uncle Mike. Anthony's Uncle Mike.
Oh,
my God.
Andrew
Yeah.
and Ryan.
Yes,
Hey, Uncle
Andrew.
Mike, what's happening?
Yeah.
You could come on the show with your boys in a couple weeks. They're gonna join us in a couple weeks. So
I will say normally our show's more put together than this.
Yeah.
This one's been a tough. We're off to a tough start.
It's a S hit show.
Yeah, it's an S hit. That's okay. All right. Go ahead, D-Dub. What do you think? I can have that bottle opener.
Strong. Why didn't you open yours first, buddy?
I
That
was
would have been the logical way to do it.
busy pulling up the information on it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting a Tropicana orange juice burst here.
Tropicana orange stays better than that.
It's a little too
Sunny
sweet.
Delight.
A little too
Like
sweet
Florida,
for me.
the Florida
Sunny
citrus.
It's
D.
a Sunny Delight.
It's a Sunny D.
It's kind of giving Sunny D a bad name. Now I haven't had the Sunny Delight that has alcohol in it. Is that?
No, I
I
haven't
haven't
either.
even heard of that.
I think there's a can, like a
Yeah,
skinny
Sunny.
can.
Probably has vodka in it, I would think.
Probably, I would hope. It's interesting, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's a little too. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Too citrusy, too fruity.
Almost artificial,
Yeah.
don't you think, Rich?
A little bit. The first taste, I didn't like it, but you can pound it though. This is very poundable beer. You can. It's not. I'm starting to like it a little more. My fourth sip in, I'm starting to kind of come around to it because you can really drink it quick if you
I
want
had
to.
high expectations because I love
Did you try it yet?
I did.
Corona is
Sunny
one of my
Delight.
favorite beers.
Yeah, I like Sunny
and
Delight though.
Sure.
I was expecting a little better than this, to be honest with you.
It's disappointing.
Hey, here's our, by the way, here's the rating system that we use. 5, you're going to be driving across town for the shit. 4, you're going to buy it with no hesitation. 3, you're not going to kick it out of bed. 2, you'll choke it down for the show so you don't look like a bitch. And 1, a hard pass nasty influence water. D-Dub, if you would please give this a rating, we would
This
appreciate
gets
it.
a 4.3
Wow.
on the 10-point scale.
Oh,
No, this is actually sub 2. Call it a 1.5. It's pretty bad, guys. And I bet there's no booze in it either. Like 4%.
5%.
4.5.
No, that was the Lions thing. It was 5%. This one.
I can't even taste
The Lions
beer
one's
in here.
5%.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's 4.5.
Really? It doesn't even. You can't even taste the beer.
This looks like a joint project between Sunny Delight and Mickey's.
Oh, the Detroit one's horrible. Oh, that one's horrible.
I wonder if
Sneak
this is going to
preview.
show up on camera here. The color on this, it's not going to show up right on camera.
Is that like a
it's,
blue? It looks like a blue moon, isn't it?
It's oranger than that. Yeah, it's really orange.
Okay, the
Almost-
Detroit one is horrid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you already got to it.
That's a bummer.
Okay.
Not going to look
I
forward
actually
to
don't
that.
mind the Corona too much. It's not as
take
good as
that
I
over
was
the
hoping,
Lions one.
obviously. But I think on a warm day they would go down pretty easy on the golf course, especially. So I'll say I don't know 3.0.
Yeah.
Fine.
Stace?
It's fine.
2.
2.
like I said,
Hard 2.
I'm a big Corona fan. Corona Light.
I love Corona.
All
Yeah, me too.
this it's just too bold. I mean, it's actually too much
Flavor.
citrus flavor. It's
You like a little more of the beer taste.
yeah. It's like it left the beer. Sometimes it's reversed where there's too much beer and a little hint of citrus.
Sure.
This is like the opposite, and I think it's just too much. They try to jam too much flavor in here. They should have toned it down.
Maybe
a
we
little
should
bit.
have shook them before we opened.
shake it. So I
That's,
mean,
that's the best way to do
I
it.
mean, it's okay. I'd say like a 3-1. Nothing. I was hoping Corona would offer a better option here, but than this. But
Yeah.
I do have a question. A direct text from the audience. This is from
The live television audience?
This is from a Greg, a random Greg.
Okay.
It says, "Why can the female here clean in the studio but not at home?" Do you know? Could it be?
Is anybody else?
No.
So guess what?
Oh.
I am going to the bar with you guys tonight.
Okay.
I am not going home.
Wow. That.
So you can. Okay.
Something happened with mine now.
No, I can hear everything now.
Okay, I just started messing with this stuff over
Yeah,
here.
it's on your end.
Thank
It's
you.
got to be
That's
right here.
Fiddling with my.
Can you hear now?
It's staticky.
Are you? Can you hear?
Staticky.
I can.
It
hear.
was on though, but now it's off again.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna fix this, and then we can actually
It's fine right now.
right.
Okay. I love that you find humor in that.
It is funny.
Okay. How about now?
Kind of.
Can everybody
I don't
hear?
want to get into their personal.
There's a lot of
stuff.
wires over here. Can you hear?
I can hear now.
Fine,
Yeah, Stace?
I can hear.
Okay. Richie, you're good?
I'm always good.
And Tones?
I'm always juiced
All right.
like this Corona.
like it.
juiced.
It's a little too far removed from Corona though, isn't it?
It is. It's not even in the family.
I wouldn't even put Corona's name on it.
This is not even in Mexico. This is like somewhere else, dude.
And it says cerveza
It's like South
too.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, in the chat, my wife says, I can't even with that message. She can't even.
She can't even.
She can't
believe it?
even.
Okay.
No, she can't even. Okay. I'm going to give this, you know what? It doesn't taste like beer at all. It tastes
No.
like pop.
It's
Kinda.
Sunny Delight.
It's like
Yeah.
the McDonald's drink that they brought back.
correct.
The orange.
Yeah, the
Orange
orange.
Not as
pop.
good. Not
Not as
nearly
good.
as good.
Yes.
The high C?
Yes. High
Yeah.
C.
I'll give this a 2.5. I'm not going to, well, I'll give it a 3. I'm not going to
Is
kick
that
it out. I'm not going to kick it out of bed. What?
Compared to this Detroit stuff, that shit's garbage.
Did you try it?
Let's see if we
Yes,
can try this
it's
Detroit stuff.
Here,
I'm gonna-
Anthony,
yeah.
just take this one. It's
Okay.
horrid.
Yeah. Oh shit.
To me.
Get you. Do you have enough
That
in there
means
left?
going-
I'm tempted
good.
to open this.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's
Don't
not even
do it.
worth
Just
it.
pour some in a cup.
Just give me a closed can then
yeah, you don't
Oh,
want
you
from
want
my
the closed
collection. For my collection,
Here,
because
keep this for your house.
once you taste it, you're not gonna want.
Did you try it, Jimmy?
I got some here. Sample.
Oh, this is for Stacy, the can.
No,
she's
it's
got
fine.
one.
Oh,
She's got one.
just
Thank
set
you.
it down, I guess.
Thanks,
I don't know.
Sarah.
I don't know what to
We
do.
can put that in the background.
Let
somewhere.
it defrost.
Did you try it, Jimmy?
I tasted it.
How do you feel about that one?
Start us off here.
Okay, I'll start it off.
Who brews this stuff?
That's what I was going to ask
some
you. I was
background
trying to
info.
find this online.
In Little Valley, New York.
India Pale Ale.
Is it Ellicottville Brewing?
It's just Ellicott, New York.
Little
Okay,
Bailey.
that's got to be what
Is
it
that their brand
Yeah, this is
company?
Why are we subbing out New York to make a Lions beer?
that's unusual, right?
Hey guys, it's okay, but for 5%, I need more. I need more.
Wow.
I need more percentage on that.
Horrid.
That's like a sour grapefruit.
I don't know.
It's gonna get a 1.6.
It's almost tastes a little spoiled or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I think it tastes like an IPA, but I want more than 5%.
It does a little bit, but
I can taste
it's
the
like
IPA.
so watered down. Then you get a little water. Then you get an IPA
But it
taste
was
at the
frozen.
end. I think it was frozen for sure. It's definitely messing with the. I'm 1-3. I think it sucks. So
I'm gonna do a 2-4. It's not horrible, but
What's up with the 4s and the 2s? Like, can't you just
Oh,
do
it's
like...
our rating scale. Didn't Jimmy
I
show you
saw,
that?
but like 2.4, why not just 2?
sometimes you can't flatline it.
Okay.
When you've had like 1,000 beers like we've had on the show, you got to really fine tune those
Yeah,
scores.
We
Yeah,
only
but
had
so-
133, Jimmy.
we have
Right,
a
133.
sophisticated palate.
Yeah,
right. We were thinking about going to 2 decimals.
Yeah.
we are.
We
Yeah, that's-
were?
That's how. That's
The
I
Dewey,
heard that we were not thinking about
we're,
that.
going to the Dewey Decimal System.
that's how educated our palate is. We know the difference down to the 10th.
2-3-2 versus 2-3.
Right.
The Dewey Decimal System, and that's how you find the little card on your beer.
He's card catalog and everything over there. Tones
That
is.
would be
He's a
awesome.
pretty
That's great
organized
if we
guy. I
can-
gotta
But then-
say.
Cataloged
So
all
what
the
would it be?
beers.
Would it be an aggregate score of?
Well, here's what I would.
I'm organized into random people sit at my desk.
If we had known
and
we were going
something
100
happens.
episodes deep, we should have saved every can of beer we tried.
That would have been cool.
That would have been nice.
Although it's kind of.
We should have something like behind us, like all the beers that we ever tried, like sitting behind us.
And the score
You
above
guys
it.
have a lot of good ideas.
Yeah.
And the score above it, and a neon score above
2
it,
years
so that you can turn
delayed.
them on.
Top 10 compilated
Yeah.
taste of
Next
all
time, let's consult ahead of time. We'll come up
trailing
with some
top 10.
Really good.
Yeah, we'll just go back and we'll start over and start collecting from the.
Jim hasn't been here for show prep. It's at half an hour before every show.
No,
I mean,
no,
let's face it, no one watched episode 2 through 60, so we might as well just
That's true.
Reboot.
That's a good point.
just start back in the first beers we tried.
Slow starters, they call us.
Was
But
it like
that's
a
all right.
Dirty Bastard was the first one?
That was the first beer we tried, Dirty Bastard.
At least
Yeah.
you remember it.
Yeah, that'll always have a special place in my heart. The Dirty Bastard. Did I give this a score? I don't think I did. This is going to be a. It's going to be a. That's a 3. It's an average IPA. I would like to see the ABV higher.
5%.
Yeah, I'd like to see the ABV higher for that. But
That's embarrassing.
yeah, I've had better, but it's not horrible.
To quote late great Lions coach Bobby Ross,
Okay.
that's embarrassing.
Burst.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Send my
I
bus
don't
ticket out
coach
of
that
town.
stuff.
I don't coach that stuff.
All right. Well, that is the libation for the night. By the way, Gianna says, "Mom, you have to come home."
Wait, we got one more.
Oh shit, we got another one. I forgot about that.
What's this guy?
I done
This
did
is what
forgot
happens
about
when
this.
sports ends. We just continually drink.
What's
You
this
just
one?
get
pretty
messed
much
up.
it.
but
I'll get,
Maybe he can.
I just want a
Pour
little
you a
bit
little
because
bit,
it's
yeah.
not
You can
something
have
that
a
I
little.
would drink. This is breast cancer awareness.
is
No,
this
no explosion.
Explosion rating 4.6.
Breast cancer awareness month.
does
I'm asking.
Does
I
the
don't know.
proceeds support the Democratic Party?
I don't know.
There's a lot of pink here.
My wife picked this up on her
Okay.
road trip to Chicago
good.
for a funeral.
Thank you.
I don't think it was from the funeral parlor itself. So
Oh, it's grapefruity.
I haven't had too much beer at a funeral.
Oh, it's super
But
grapefruity.
that would be a good idea, though.
Is this what she put in the coffee cup while she was driving down?
I
this?
don't know.
What's that smell?
I know.
Grapefruit.
Is it grapefruit again?
Yeah.
That's a grapefruit.
Is that it's not a road driving beer?
Your beer is in front of you, brother.
Oh yeah. This is. I'll put this on the screen here real quick too. This is best kept secret from Moore Brewing. It says here the brew isn't just a delicious hop bomb. Everybody here likes hop bombs. It's a guessing game. The IPA experts at Moore started with a soft base, double dry hopped with drippy Citra and Vic Secret.
Drippy.
Anyway, this is going to be hoppy AF, I think, as the kids might say. Dub, you tasting that?
You okay, Tones? Some dry mouth
This
over
is
there?
worth the 8.3.
That's 8.3 ABV?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, I like that.
Is it
Be
really?
like Jim Carrey and Me, Myself, and Irene when he doesn't take his medicine over there.
Did you hear that, Jimmy?
That's funny. Me, myself, and Irene, we were just talking about that earlier today.
Oh, yeah? Well, yeah, underrated comedy.
I don't
Classic.
know if I've ever seen the whole thing.
It's
Oh,
a
really?
classic.
Oh,
Pretty good.
That's okay. That's good.
You like that?
The movie?
This.
Oh. It's middle of the road.
Middle of the road.
I'll put this up here real quick.
Let me try to hone in the
Ooh, that
score.
looks like it's got a little ice cream in it.
Yeah, this is hazy, baby.
Let's see it. Root beer float.
That
Very
is
thick.
hazy. There you go.
Butterscotch.
Detroit skyline is
Creamy.
hazy.
That's the Who.
Oh,
Yeah.
What
Want
do
to
you
rate this
think?
one?
You
What
go
do
first.
I'll go first this time. I took one sip.
this has got Jimmy like a 5.0 all over it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's hoppy, but not that hop taste like we've had the last couple, where it's got like a sticky quality, like a syrupy quality to it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
This is clean.
This is clean. Clean hop satisfaction. It's hazy. I like this. 4 point, what was the ABV?
8.3.
Yeah, 4.4.
Yeah, I had a 4.2. I'll go with it.
Yeah.
Anthony, I'm gonna turn it over to you now.
Okay, the
Can's
pink,
cool.
The pink for women's rights, I'll give it a little bonus score here. And let's see.
That is nice of you to do that, Toast.
Yeah, the high ABV, I'll give it a little juice there, but the flavor's
Little-
got me guessing. It's like bouncing around my mouth here. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do 3-1. 3-1.
Like many men have before it.
Yeah, I want to like it, but as a newer IPA guy, it's too much. Too strong for me.
I feel
I'm
like
with
there's no
Tones.
beer taste.
It's
We've had a couple no beer taste here.
I might be the 8% that's driving
Do we
me
all have
off,
COVID?
but I'm going 3-4, 3-3. Not very good. So I'll say 3-3-5.
Illegal. That's an illegal score.
He did add a decimal place there.
Yes. Well, I was stuck in between. So what do?
No, I think he did the right thing. Tones,
Round up.
you are the adjudicator tonight. Do you allow a second decimal place?
I'll allow it tonight.
Very good. I think so. 'Cause I think I've done it before, actually, too. So I'm glad that's allowed.
Daryl's done it before. Pretty darn sure over 100 episodes.
Yeah, I think so.
Broken down.
I don't think so.
Stace, neighbor to the stars.
Hi.
How you doing?
I don't like IPA.
Yeah, you're not an IPA girl,
No.
right?
But I like this one, over the Lions.
Yeah,
I agree.
absolutely. And you
Yeah.
get another.
But I just feel like this one doesn't have a flavor. It just has like hops.
Oh wow, I feel like it's powerful.
I just
But
I'm waiting
refined.
for that extra flavor at the end, and
But
there's no flavor.
the taste
It's like
stays in your
bland.
mouth for a while, though. It's like,
Well, yeah. Now I'm gonna get pulled over and reek.
I'm not going to be home for a while.
Jimmy,
hopefully you don't have to blow for the cops. Hopefully you don't have to blow.
I didn't drive.
Okay.
I think
true.
it's. Am I wrong in saying it's powerful yet refined?
I think that's a good analysis. It is because it's powerful. It hits you. Hits you in the chops a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right in the
But
nuts.
it's not off-putting, right? Yeah, right in your nuts.
Look at this one.
I like it. I like it. All right.
Speaking of nuts,
yes, sir.
Was that icy? Was it
I was
frozen?
going to tell my
Yep.
Holy crap.
kidney stone story, but I have a feeling with Stacy and Anthony here together, we're not going to be able to get a lot of good stories out without them talking to each other
Well,
in the
I'll-
middle of it.
I'll tell you what. I'm looking at the call queue here. These calls are already starting to pile up.
We got
Seriously?
calls?
And one of which says wants to talk about your kidney stones.
Oh, okay, bring it.
Yeah, so you want to get into that right now?
Yeah.
All right,
jump
we'll do it
in there.
early. All right, we'll do it. Okay, so this is Elaine and Daryl's kidney stones is what the call screener texted me here. Let's bring it on. Hopefully this works. Elaine, you're live on the numbers, guys.
First call.
First call ever.
The crack man.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello. I've been waiting for a while.
You have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on? You'd like to talk about your dad's kidney stones?
I would just like to say I have two and they're almost double the size, so I think he needs to man up.
Oh,
A little harsh.
yes.
Wow.
Called out, dude.
Put her in a crackman outfit one time.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
I forgot about. That's right. You did have kidney stones, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you
I
had
still
two,
do.
and they were double the size because Daryl's are your dad's are what 4?
Yeah, they're
4
4
millimeters.
4 millimeters.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're
Yeah.
complaining about this, Daryl.
It's just one actually that I have.
Not multiples.
Yeah, I have 2.
Yeah, two.
It's a man flu.
And they're both bigger?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what are you complaining about, Daryl?
I don't know. It's like a
exactly.
knife is being stuck in the lower section of my back right now.
I wish you had a tougher dad.
Right.
I'm sorry
The
about that.
lower right section of my back
A2
feels like a
Brute.
He's
knife.
always complaining.
Always complaining
Knife
about
is-
something.
He's always complaining. Somebody's calling our.
What was that? What is that?
What is it?
Somebody's calling our text line. That's
It's like
not
I'm
going to work.
getting
so I
abducted
don't
by
know.
an alien right now or something.
I thought this sounds like the little
And
kids
he's not
hotline.
the.
Right. If I had to guess, that's probably Gary because he would just call the wrong number. That sounds like something you might do, Snoop. Yeah.
It's a great sound we got going on.
Yeah, that's good.
Elaine, what you
Yeah,
got going on
appreciate
over there
that.
tonight?
Can I make this my ringtone? Is this downloadable?
Nothing much. We're watching some
Does it
TV and doing
stop?
some homework.
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh.
I don't know.
Phone's blown up.
Everything's
That
blown.
sounds like a lot of fun. I wish I was there to enjoy that. Elaine,
Elaine?
Yeah.
you there?
Yeah. Sorry, it got disconnected from it.
Okay. That doesn't surprise me. Not even a
Elaine,
little
can I
bit.
ask you a question?
That's all. I just wanted to say my dad needs to man up. So
Lane, did you hear your dad suffering through the kidney stones?
That's a good question.
yeah.
What did it sound like?
In the middle of the night, he just walks around.
Just walks around, no noises.
Did he want sympathy from you?
You'll hear the floor creak, and it'll just be like. You gotta hear him throwing up, and
God. Sounds
I
like a
had
horror
a
show.
Wow.
bad vomiting experience. Yes.
You know, I never vomited with my kids.
Oh, I guess that's.
I know
like
how to pain
after he
though.
throws up, he says he's on a scale that he's at a 2. So,
Hey,
A
see, I'm
two?
pretty tough.
Is that pain scale that they put in the emergency
It's
room
the-
on the wall?
The
It's
happy
a big
faces.
scale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it is.
You must have
Wow.
Uncle Vinny's
he's
pain
not very
tolerance.
good at it.
No.
2 is good.
Well, by the way,
10 is bad.
maybe we should say that this was Thursday night after last week's
This,
show.
yes, we called it an early night.
Yeah, we did.
didn't even go to the Hilltop.
And I knew something was wrong. I should have known because you weren't drinking a lot during the show. You had maybe one drink. Normally you're about 4.
Were you feeling it during the show? Was something coming out?
I was just like, I gotta go home and go to bed. I was just, I don't know. I just felt exhausted, but I didn't see that coming. I don't know.
That just hits you like a mother.
It
So
was,
that was the same day.
Yeah, it was right after.
yeah. It was last week, Thursday night, and 3 a.m. I woke up,
It sounds
and
like
the
me.
pain was sort of initially it was in my groin area. What's funny about that?
I'm not laughing.
Good thing you didn't pass it before you knew you had kidney
No, I'm
stones.
saying
Then-
because
but
I
it
was in the
quickly
ER the
removed-
same time that you
It
were.
quickly moved to my back, and that's where it stayed. It felt like it was like I was in the do you know what a vice grip is?
Yes, I do.
You know,
All right, I'm good here. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks, Elaine.
Elaine.
The first call ever on the
Bye,
numbers, guys.
Elaine.
Thanks,
Keep
Elaine.
making your
Bye.
famous bagels.
Yes.
don't wait up for me.
The Stones aren't acting up tonight, Elaine. Oh, by the way, I put the number on the. Let's take calls now. That's fun. I put the number on the screen. That number to call in is going to be 717 TNG Talk. That's 717-864-8255. DW, you want to keep adding on that, or I got more calls too. So
Yeah, shout out to my old lady who brought this beer. I think it's pretty good.
All right, that's good beer.
More brewing. Illinois, Great Lake State of Illinois.
Yeah, I like the Great Lakes state of Illinois. How about we got Judy? She says
Judy.
she's got a bet to win the Eastern Conference. Okay. Is this my mom, Judy? Is this Mima live on the numbers, guys?
It is your mom. It's your mom. Long time listener, first time caller.
Oh boy.
Judy.
Yes, sir.
Did I win the car? Daryl says there's a car.
Oh. You want to explain that to my poor mother? Who?
I thought it would have been a funny joke if she said, "Did I win? Did I win?" And then you said, "What are you talking about, Mom?" And then it would have been a thing, but I guess not.
It's
I'm sorry.
Gary has an extra card that he's going to sell you for a discount.
It's almost the same
gonna
thing.
happen.
Yeah. So,
Listen, I have a legit question here.
yes.
Okay.
Please.
I have a bet on the Pistons to win the Eastern Conference.
Oh, you took the bet of the
at
year.
I did the bet of the year at
Okay.
FanDuel.
Okay. Yes.
And I've been looking at my cash out amount, and it keeps going up and down. So what's up with that?
Odds.
Oh.
Good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Who won? You want me to take it?
Yeah, it's your mile.
Okay.
You
All
take
right.
it.
So Meme, let me explain that to you. So let's say if you bet something that was plus 1,000, so that's 10 to 1, right? D-Dub, how much if you put $10, put $10 on a 10 to 1, you'd win what?
100.
110, right? You get your money back.
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
you get your stake plus
Yeah, that's
the.
true.
So what happens is those odds fall, or as those odds might get longer too. But if they get shorter, so if they go down, let's say that became even money at that point. The intrinsic value of that bet is how much you would have to then bet to get that same payout. So again, if it was plus 1,000 or 10 to 1, and it went to even money, how much would you have to bet to get $110?
Now, define intrinsic.
That's just the inherent value of what it is.
So now it's gone down to what?
Even money.
Okay, then you'd have to bet 100.
You have to bet 55 to get 110.
55?
Yeah, 55, right?
I was going to say 55.
Because if you bet 55, you'd win 110. Your original bet was 10 to 1. You'd bet $10 to get 110. So your intrinsic value, the actual value of that bet is then $55. However, the cash outs, these people do not give you the intrinsic value. They give you a percentage of that. Oh, by the way, Gianna says, good night, Mom. Love you.
Good night, honey. Love you too.
So right now, FanDuel is about 60. It's not about. It's exactly 60% of whatever that number is. So whatever that current intrinsic value is, which is however much you'd have to wager in order to get that same payout at that book's current odds.
It's because it's a long
60%
bet,
of that.
and there's a lot of stuff that has to happen in between, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. So whatever. So you have to look up the current odds by. You get that?
Oh, sure. Clear as mud, Jim.
Okay.
Let's just say the
I'm glad you're
more
not the
you
only
know
one
what?
confused here.
The more the
I fell
Pistons-
asleep a
That's
minute
why-
ago.
Yeah.
the more the Pistons
That's why I
win, the
have
more
you
cash
guys.
out.
That is why you have us. We'll be able to tell you whatever the current odds are. Figure out how much you have to bet at those current odds to get the same payout as your existing bet. That is the intrinsic value of that bet, and then take 60% of it if you bet at FanDuel. If you bet at ESPN Bet, it's about 30%. So you have to be careful
What
with
about
that.
BetMGM?
BetMGM, I don't have the data on it. I've been tracking these ones. I have a more recent bet at BetMGM, so I don't know the number.
Gotcha.
Yeah, FanDuel at 60 though.
I'm not cashing out anyways. I'm going to hang in
Right
there,
it.
but I just couldn't figure out why it was going up and down.
Right.
So
Right it.
thanks for the info, guys.
All right.
mean,
I love you guys.
Thanks,
Thanks,
man.
Judy.
We love you.
For $10, you got to write it out. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great
That's
to hear
for
from
sure.
you. Great to hear from you, Judy.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning here.
Oh, okay, thanks,
Next week.
guys. Bye.
Thanks, Meme.
I tricked her. See, she's
Bye.
on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and now she's coming in tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, she was confused probably.
Uncle Vinny's got scanning.
I
tomorrow.
confounded her.
Yeah. We got all it says is with a K.
With a K.
With a K.
Who's
Not
with the
sure
K?
what that is.
that
With a K. Oh, is this Christian with a K? You're live on the numbers, guys?
Hey guys, first time caller, long time listener, Christian K.
Oh, God. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Welcome aboard.
What?
Just that creepy, kind of a creepy laugh there, okay? No problem.
Hey,
Yeah. It's just a little creepy. Was
is
that
Kevin
creepy?
there?
I'm sorry. Is Kevin here?
The plumber?
I got a toity problem.
You got a toity problem. You're talking about Plumber to the Stars.
Do you have a tankless
My lady-
water heater by chance?
What's going
My
on?
lady has been taking up the toilet.
She what? She what? She's been backing up the toilet.
She's been backing up the toilet.
The turlet.
Turlet.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Well, she's entered the world of extreme bodybuilding.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
so maybe a little
Yeah.
too much protein in their diet.
She takes a lot of what she calls her quote unquote medicine.
Quote unquote medicine. What is that?
Do we know this? guy?
Creatine, greenies, horse tranquilizers, amphetamines.
Amphetamine. Methamphetamines?
Fentanyl?
I didn't say methamphetamines, you idiot.
What is going on? What is going on?
Was that Christian with a K? Is that possible?
Do we know him?
I think he was the guy that was calling or was texted in on his DMs when Kevin was here looking for free advice on the hot water tank.
I think so.
Kevin's only shows up about once every
But
6
why-
months or so.
Why is there so
Once
much
every
anger?
blood moon, he shows up.
Why is there so much anger?
He's got a backed up toilet, Stacy.
I'm sorry.
Obviously.
His wife is
Call a
apparently.
plumber.
Wait.
What did he say?
I'm not sure about this, but if you're
Is he still
bodybuilding,
on?
No, he hung up.
I
Hung up
think
on me.
if you're bodybuilding as a woman, I think it pushes your periods off a while. So,
Why are we? What are
so
you
there's
talking
less,
about?
There's less
You gotta ruin
tampons. There's less tampons to flush down the toilet,
Just
so we shouldn't be backed up.
Oh Jesus!
now, guys, on Tuesday nights, we're going to be doing the new podcast. Anthony ruins everything.
Right. Wow, that was
I think that's factual. I
That
think
was
that's
like
factual.
really.
was intense.
That was like. Uh-huh.
He was about as
Okay.
insulting as Daryl.
That was like
Amazingly.
bad.
If that's possible.
What did I ever do?
Called
Almost.
Jim an idiot. Jeez, just asking questions.
Yeah, he did. He
That
hung up.
was rough.
Okay. Next in the queue here,
I don't know if we want to do any more of these.
I'm scared.
I got another one. We got in the queue. We got Snoop. Snoop. He wants to talk about his.
I'm scared.
You're on thin ice, Gary.
He wants to talk about his new little baby, and college basketball, aka Toby. Let's see. Snoop, you're live on the numbers, guys.
You're on thin ice, dickweed.
Snoop, can you hear us, Snoop? I think he put us out of the background and left.
You gotta. I never thought we'd have to say this in real life, but can you turn off your? Turn off your radio, Gary?
Gary,
Hello.
hey, you're there. What's going on, Snoop?
Hey. I can.
You're probably going to be best served by turning off the.
Are you on a 10-second delay or something?
Whatever
the
the.
TV.
Yes.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
You're live,
I got
mister.
it on the- I forgot about that. Hold on.
Okay.
Forgot about what?
All right.
Drake.
The back
Yeah,
feet.
Drake.
The back feet.
All
Are
right.
you in the
how's that?
bathroom with a diverticulitis spout?
Anthony, shut up.
Yeah, it's a delay.
Yeah, there's a delay. It's like the Oscars. You got to make sure we don't say
Who
anything
watches
inappropriate.
those?
We're delayed.
It's a delay.
What's going on, Snoop? It's always a pleasure to hear your voice live on the show. You've been on the show before.
I have, and I'm coming back.
Sure. Not unless
Bring
Daryl
it.
has anything to say about it, but yeah, we think you'll be back.
You're on thin ice, brother.
I'm appalled. What Anthony's talking about stuff in the. Oh my goodness.
Gary, I already admonished him, so let's
Okay,
move on.
Let's move on. Jimmy, I sent you my video.
I
I'd
got
like
it.
to see it on my TV.
All right. I'm gonna play this right now. This is your new little cat, Toby, correct?
Oh, I thought it was like
Yeah,
a real
this is
kid.
little man. I got him in July.
Okay.
Does he have any relatives I could get, Gary?
I've been trying. This is a unique cat. He's got little short legs and a big fluffy tail like a raccoon, and he likes to be vacuumed.
We're gonna get one like this.
To me, that's the interesting thing. He likes to be vacuumed, and this is what this video is.
What?
This is him being
A
vacuumed.
cat likes to be vacuumed?
Yeah,
Hit it.
I'm gonna hit it. All right, here we go. This is Toby, Snoop's cat, right here. There you go. Let me.
Roll over, buddy. Roll over.
He's defending himself. He's trying to vacuum his wiener up.
Oh, he is vacuuming his wiener.
Gotta do his long tail. Oh, good. All right, good.
He does like to be vacuumed. I gotta admit, I didn't expect him to actually like to be vacuumed, but it seemed like he was enjoying it.
Yeah.
Not bad, Gary. Not bad.
Yeah,
Is
I
that?
do his wiener. I think he likes his wiener done.
Too far.
That looks
You're
like
getting-
my colonoscopy procedure.
Anyway,
You're getting
Similar.
into Anthony territory again.
Next.
Gary.
Hey, all right. While we got you on the horn here, what do you think about the NCAA? You said you were gonna do some research on that. What'd you come up with on that?
Well, I keep coming back to Houston and Michigan State
Okay.
is the only two that I like.
Houston, obviously, yeah.
The rest is a guess.
Houston for sure. They're not. You're not going to get the best odds on that. But I like them as they'll probably be the third or fourth favorite in the whole thing. What do you think, Jimmy? Plus 4. What were they?
I think they're moving up there. They might be the number 1 seed overall right now.
Houston?
Yeah, Auburn lost last night, I think. Or last game.
They lost their last game. True.
Alabama lost last night. Tennessee lost last night.
Florida won.
Florida won, but they're on the 2 seed, so they're just kind of on the 1 seed right now. Duke is.
I know
also
you don't
there.
like the. I know you don't like the Michigan State chances because of the what's that theory, the PNG or whatever your rating system.
The ANG, I think, is what he's referring to.
Yeah, you want me to do it right now?
We can do that now. Do you
Yeah.
mind sticking
Going in
around,
a
Gary?
reverse
Yeah, stick on the phone here, Gary.
symmetrical dimension.
You mind sticking around for a second while we go through this?
Yeah, let's go. The funny thing is, all that goes out the window when it comes to the NCAA.
It's me.
You got to
Sorry.
look at the coach.
Yeah, the coaches, that's part of the formula. Let's run it right now. Here.
Yo, man, that's the formula.
The weirdest thing about this is I'm watching this on TV, and we're about 10 seconds off.
Yeah,
Well,
there's,
I'm not in sync. It's driving me nuts.
you're best off just listening through your phone if you're going to be on, because that's, yeah.
I am.
Okay.
I turned the TV down.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
There he is.
All right, so here is the formula. This is from Gil Alexander, by the way, from VSiN's A Numbers Game.
Oh, that guy looks like me.
He kind of does look like
Looks
you.
like a handsome you, Gary.
Like a handsome you.
Yeah, if I had a black hat, that almost looked just like me.
All right, so here's the formula. This is
I've never seen you wear a hat.
Yeah.
I've
Where's
seen
his
him wear a
MAGA
hat.
hat?
Yeah.
Kidding me?
MAGA
Oh, I
hat,
wear
yeah.
a hat all the time.
It's Ted Nugent hat.
This is the
I don't like combing my hair.
from VSiN's A Numbers Game. Gil Alexander.
Hey, don't that look like me?
What? What is that?
Talking to
Talking to somebody else.
Mrs.
Okay.
Oh, okay. How you doing,
Too
Patty?
late. Too late.
All right. So this is
Can you mute him
Patty's
for a
fine.
minute?
She's making my dinner.
Oh, she's making okay. All right. If you're trying to figure out who's going to be the national champion of the NCAA men's college basketball, there's a formula that you can use, which is basically filters that you can use to filter out the ones that don't really have much of a chance of winning. And we've assembled this here, thanks to Gil again at A Numbers Game. The first criteria you're going to use is more assists and turnovers. 34 of the last 34 have had more assists and turnovers. Easy 28 out of the last 34 have had a head coach with Sweet 16 experience. 28 of the last 29 have 3 or more wins against teams in the top 10% of RPI. 29 of the last 29 champions have had a top 75 strength of schedule. And as Rich would tell you, his favorite, 21 out of the last 22 are top 20 in Ken Palm adjusted offensive and adjusted defensive efficiency. Okay, so now that we know that, we put it all into a blender. Put your tender heart in a blender, and we're going to find out who meets those criteria. And here you go, Snoop. Here's what we come up with this week. Auburn, plus 370 at DK. Those odds have gotten longer than they were last. I think they were plus 360 last week, right?
Looks like plus or minus 370.
That does kind of look like that. That's a hyphen, not a minus. You got Duke. They've gotten shorter at plus 360 over at FanDuel. They are now the shortest shot out of these 3 current qualifiers. Houston, plus 900 at ESPN. Those have gotten longer. I think it was 800 last week for that.
Don't
or
remember.
750. And then close is no longer Michigan State or last week was Arizona. Tennessee now at Caesars, plus 1,600. And Darryl, why are they on the cusp? You remember?
It has to do with their offensive efficiency at Ken Palm. They're at 22 right now, and they moved up after last night's impressive victory over Alabama.
Okay. All right. So those are the likely, and this is going to change from week to week as all these numbers change. Of course.
Those are the top 3 then? Auburn, Duke, Houston?
Those are your 3 according to the formula. Yep, most likely. So Auburn, Duke, Houston. Go ahead.
What's Michigan State at?
Michigan State would not qualify because their numbers at Ken Palm are so
Not good offensive rating.
right.
I think they're at 36
Remember
right now.
last year, all them 12 seeds and stuff. Who was it last year that went really far? 2 teams.
That was 2 years ago when you were talking San Diego State and Florida Atlantic.
Generally, Gary, you're right. I in the first round, 12 seeds will win all the time. Rich will tell you, but at the end of the day,
No. Somebody went very far into the almost 8.
No, in the Final Four 2 years ago, you had 2 high seeds, Florida Atlantic and San Diego State were both 12 seeds, I think.
Yep, that was a weird year.
So
But
last
in
year, the
general,
final 3 top teams, how far did all of them go?
Last year, actually, it stuck
Houston
to all
got
1 and 2
annihilated.
seeds last year. It was a weird year last year where all the top seeds got to the...
So the whole point of this,
Exactly.
the whole thing is that at the end of the day, 100% of the time, no, I should say 90% of the time, this formula works out 100% of the time.
90% of the time, the top 1 or 2 seeds end up in the Final Four.
Yeah. Yep. And that's usually, in this case, like these are all 1 seeds. Now, Tennessee might get in, and you know what? Tennessee will probably be the 4th 1 seed. These will probably be all the 1 seeds, right? Florida is interesting. Florida is very interesting.
I don't know what they have to rate up there in offense. There must be their defensive issues with Ken Palm, or is it their coach?
It's your coach, Mr. Golden.
So they're in the top 20 in both.
Oh yeah, for
Golden.
Sure.
That's
Golden.
not the guy from Florida. That's the University of Michigan coach, is it?
No, that's May.
Yeah.
Oh, Dusty May. That's right.
Yeah.
So I know you guys are more versed on the ways of college basketball than I am. It's not my forte, but if Houston becomes a 1 seed, is that plus 900 number still going to be anywhere near that, or does that drop down to closer to even?
No,
do you guys know?
No.
It won't be even. It'll be still plus like 400 or something.
I would say taking Houston now out of those.
If you like Houston now, get on
If
it.
you like
I
a
would
team
say-
that never makes it to the Final
Yeah.
Four,
Yeah.
I mean, they just never do.
I take them now.
Yeah.
Gary takes them now. I would just say that people still think of Houston as a not necessarily a Big 12 team, right? They think of them as
We really don't think of them as a Power Four. I mean,
what was the conference they were in when we were kids?
the SWAC or something.
SWAC, yeah. SWAC teams ain't winning the national championship. Unless they got Clyde Drexler and
They almost did in '83.
Olajuwon.
All right, Snoop. Hey, buddy. Thank you for
Oh,
joining us.
hey, listen, this is it's been awesome. Congratulations on your colonoscopy, Anthony.
Thank you,
Going
Chief.
dry. I've never heard of that before.
Thanks for holding my hand while I
Man.
was awake and they were showing the camera up my
Yes,
ass.
I did, and you didn't even go in the fart room, so that's
No.
the first.
That is.
I'm a professional farter.
He doesn't need a room.
All right, I'll let I know there's a lot in the queue, so I'll let the next
See you, Gary.
caller.
Victim.
Let me know
Thanks,
when
buddy.
there's a pootie cat available for me. Okay.
All right, well, you need a putty. I can't
need a
believe
putty.
you waited this long.
Yeah, give me a putty.
All right,
Like Toby.
We'll get you a spring kitty.
Okay.
All right. See you, Snoopy.
All right.
Thanks, pal.
Bye-bye. All right, bye.
And we're going to do this every week. So, if you're not getting in tonight, the queue is what's the word I'm looking for? Burgeoning? Bulging?
Bulging?
Bulging? Yeah. Bulging queue. We'll get you in next week. No, I'm just kidding. There's really nobody else in the queue at this point. All right. So let's. I fooled you over there. Let's move on. We know what we didn't do yet. We need to slide into our DMs. By the way, D-Dub, for the folks that don't know this, we have it's a monstrous social media presence on X at the Numb Guys. At the Numb Guys. And D-Dub handles that. And every now and then we get DMs, of course, and we'd like to read those on the air. So
Who's that numbers guys fan sliding into our DMs? Is it a request for Tones to chat about his BMs? Or for Dubs to tell us he's a Hilltop man? Maybe it's for JT from the Proud Boys clan. It could be for Richie. Queens Bar is where you'll see him. You'll never know what we get. Sliding into our DMs. Sliding into our DMs.
all right, sliding into our DMs. D-Dub, what do we get this week?
Guys, great show. I've been going through the archives.
Wow.
But who won the King of Wings?
Oh, that's embarrassing.
That's from Foul
think,
Ball. Foul FOWL.
From
Foul
Fowlerville.
ball
From Fowlerville.
84. Thank you.
Yeah, King of
Foul
Wings.
ball.
We kind of dropped the
Sounds-
ball on that.
I think we all thought B-Dubs was going to win, so we got to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was the slam dunk.
I think something else happened. Like football season came, and then we're like, well, we got so much other stuff to talk about, and we just never got back.
There was
to
a
it.
lack of follow through on us.
A lack of foul through.
Foul.
Is that what you said?
Foul.
Okay, all right.
Well,
Nice
we are gonna do the burgers.
Yes, we are. After April 15th.
April 15th.
That's
Yeah,
where
are
we're
you,
gonna start.
neighbor
What's-
Stacey, are you a burger connoisseur or no?
I like burgers.
Okay, we were gonna go to all the so-called famous burger places around us
I have a few.
and do a competition.
You got any suggestions for the numbers, guys?
Shamrock for sure.
Okay. I was just there this past.
And then I knew it as Bob's Basement Burger, but I guess it's called Eastside Tavern.
Yeah, that used to be a different name.
I thought it was Bob's Basement Burger.
Where's that at? Where's that at?
Did not know that either.
Shit. That
It-
is on
Cracker or-
South River.
South River and
just
just
Is it just north of 16?
Oh,
it's a little. I don't know if 16. I don't think that's right, but you're close. I think it's like. What'd you say it was again?
Bob's Eastside Tavern. Are you drunk?
No, I'm not drunk. The street, the road.
I don't flippin' know.
I'm sorry.
It's been
Is
a
it
hot
Cass?
minute.
No, it's not Cass.
Mama
South
Cass?
River
It's
and I don't know. Let's just go with it's in
Me.
Harrison Township / Mount Clemens.
It's by the Rubber Duck.
Is it by Dickweeds?
No, it's by the Rubber Duck.
Past the train tracks.
Yes.
guys.
and-
Oh, I'm sorry. I got. Can I bust in here real quick? We had another
You can
caller.
bust all
This
over.
one- This is.
What am I to stop?
She says this is Jim's wife because I can.
Wow.
I'm not sure what that
Welcome
means.
aboard.
All right.
Easy.
All right. Mrs. Midwest, you are live on the numbers, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Mrs. Midwest. How are you?
Hi. It asked the question of why am I calling, and I really didn't have a reason. I just thought because I can.
Because you can. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
I don't see
Right.
any guacamole in front of me right now, though.
That was so good.
No guac.
No guac.
And let me preface this phone call with Jim wanting to have me call in and nag at him. And
I have a feeling you
No,
weren't supposed to
and-
say that on the air, though.
Right.
I wasn't, and I realized it would have been cute and funny. However, at the same time, I thought, do I really want to do that?
Oh, it's old.
How does that make me look?
That's,
I mean,
that's
not
true.
that any of the things I would have nagged him about aren't true.
If
But to
Jim,
do
if
it
Jim
live
had
on the air,
if he had a kidney stone, do you think he would go to the hospital?
no. No, he would see if we had any leftover prescriptions from, like, surgeries I've had and would just figure it
I
out.
like how she says,
He would
I
just,
had.
He would just tough it out at home. you
I
think?
had.
Yeah.
He said, let's go into the RX room.
I'd say this too will pass.
There's always a
Yeah,
strong
no,
enough
he would figure
cocktail
it
drug
out.
combo out there, isn't there,
Just-
Jim?
That's true. I would have never mind.
Just a
He would
dab,
absolutely figure it out.
a dab of fentanyl does the trick.
Just a dab.
I respect that you wouldn't nag him on the air. I'm curious what something
Well,
like that
here's the
would
thing.
sound like, though.
I mean, it doesn't make me look good, for sure. And then, not necessarily, anything. I could go on and on about, his lack of cooking or cleaning or, what would you think, peeing on the toilet seat, which would have been funny if
That
it's
was-
not true.
He tries to blame other people at this office for peeing on the
That's
seat.
embarrassing.
Yeah. So
You're trying to draw your name
I
in there. It
just
gets
decided-
messy sometimes,
It does. It does.
especially
I
when
mean,
you're doing it
No,
cursive.
no, it'd be a lot easier to aim if you just weren't as lazy and just lifted the seat up.
That's
I
true.
agree.
You know what I'm saying?
These girls act like they know what it is like to aim.
Yeah, you guys just
It's
sit
an
down.
art.
You
That's
just,
a good
you
point.
just sit there and
Then
chill.
if you can't aim, just sit down yourself.
I'm not about to do that.
Right, exactly.
No.
Tuck it in, sit down.
No,
Tuck it in.
not doing it.
Like if it's that,
No.
serious. But yeah, no, cute show. Hi, Cece. I'm just here holding down the fort,
All right. Well, hey, I love you. Thanks for calling in.
I couldn't not call in. Your mom called in, for heaven's sakes. I would have looked bad.
Well, I'll tell you what. In the
What kind of
chat,
wife would I look like?
in the chat, Mima says my daughter-in-law does not nag. So there you go.
Oh, no.
You
Never.
don't. You're not much of a nagger.
Never.
Are you
I
going to
may
make
not nag. I'll just give you the cold shoulder.
Are you going to make an appearance on opening Tigers Day coming up in a couple weeks?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Absolutely. I will be there.
I just gotta find a parking spot.
you know.
I still can't find parking.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's always a pain. No,
Go
I
back
made
to where
sure
we
my
did for the
calendar is
draft.
clear that week for opening day fun.
I wanted where we were last year,
Yeah, that was a cool spot.
but I can't get on Parkwiz. I can't get on MLB. I can't get parking. Like, it's not available.
Oh.
So
Well, I'll tell you,
I
there's
can-
not a hotel room down there. I can tell you that.
So I can get, like, by that roundabout, like past that roundabout, same area, but by that roundabout where we were last year.
Yeah.
And it's super cheap, not compared to like what we pay for the Lions. Like the Lions is like outrageously stupid.
Sure.
But this one's like $40.
That is cheap.
I know, but
What about where we were for the live show? That was that was kind of private and fun, I thought.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
that
was
was-
getting at.
How far is that from
that's a little.
America?
I mean,
A couple blocks.
that's
Yeah.
if
That's
people.
not far.
I mean, I'm not going. Are you going to the game?
No.
we're
just-
just hanging out. Party.
So I'm just literally gonna bring the TV and just watch it in the parking lot,
Right.
and then do whatever.
There's no way that lot's available. It's too close.
Too close?
You think it's too close?
Yeah.
Do you remember the?
It's
the
over
lot?
by the Opera House. It's on the scene. It's a block over from Moots. I mean,
Yeah.
I could, if I was on a map, I could figure it out. But
Because it wasn't close to where.
it was right behind Moots.
It was. Yeah. I could tell you where it's at. It was on Broadway.
Just close to Queens.
It was very close to Queens.
Casey, I think
Did you go to Queens?
Am I still on?
You didn't
Yeah,
go
you're
to
still live. You're still live with the numbers, guys.
okay.
Casey, I think
No, I'm fine.
I think I heard that you're not a nagger, but
Not a nagger.
But
I wouldn't marry a
I've also
nagger.
heard that you might be passive aggressive, and you say things like
Oh, 100%.
like, "Gee, Jim, I
Yeah.
really
Oh, yeah.
appreciate that you got pee all over the seat. I certainly didn't mind that my buttocks are all wet in your urine.
Yeah,
It
either
certainly."
that or I just say, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? One of the two. Either one.
Yeah.
Either one. But, yes, I try not to be too annoying, but,
Jim, I
what
really
it
love
is.
stepping in urine on the ground.
She doesn't say that.
Jim, I really
guys
love getting
keep
up
going
at
with
7 in
this,
the
like-
morning and finding that nobody took the garbage out.
Oh, that she might say. No,
Jim,
that's
I
my.
really
That-
love
now that
cutting
is
the
something,
grass every
yeah.
week, every twice a week.
She told me she likes to cut the grass, right, baby? You like to cut the grass.
I like to
Exactly.
cut the grass. I do like to cut the
It
grass.
is. It's
Stay
enjoying
switching,
to
yeah.
me.
I like
Yeah.
shoveling the snow
That's
too.
the passive aggressive part.
I like shoveling the snow too.
yes. It just depends.
What I don't understand, why is the guy using an unused lottery ticket for the gas? You gotta use that. You might have some money on that thing, bro.
Why is he using
Yeah,
a card?
this commercial.
It's a gambling.
All right,
commercial.
baby. Hey, listen, we love you, and
Love you, Case.
by the way,
Love you guys.
all right,
Yeah.
we'll talk to you.
Well, we'll see you in a couple weeks downtown.
For
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yes,
calling. Long time
I,
listener.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Thank you.
There
okay.
it is.
I'll do it.
All right, love you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Casey.
Goodbye.
Snoop says in the chat he actually sits. It's easier, he says.
Sure.
I mean,
I believe Men's Health said that it's not necessarily the best for circulation.
to sit.
Yeah.
For
It's
5
not good on the
seconds.
anus. The sit long. Tones can tell you that.
That's like pushing long though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Well, I
That's
think
why
there's
I
something
gotta-
about just
that caused my fistula.
sitting there. Yeah,
and he says he won't.
there's some bacteria.
I've heard that it can cause hemorrhoids from sitting too long, even when you're not pushing.
I believe that's what Men's Health said.
Well, hey, we're here. We're here for Men's Health for sure.
Yeah. Don't sit too long.
He
boys.
also says he won't sit at the office after Goo Jr. blew up the bathroom. Goo Jr. blew it up apparently someday. Wow.
Jeez.
Okay.
Nothing like Gary out there airing the dirty laundry.
Dirty laundry.
Yeah.
Dirty laundry.
Dirty laundry.
They like dirty laundry.
It's Don Henley.
Don Henley. Yeah, it is Don Henley. Hey, thanks to everybody that called in, by the way, and we'll keep the lines open here as we work our way through the end of the show. DW, you still got more DMs, probably, I would assume.
No, I thought we ended this segment.
No. Just cut
I
in.
got through
We
one.
didn't even
got one.
We didn't even do trivia yet.
You got one.
You
we gotta do
guys,
trivia, yeah.
you guys see that interaction between Zelensky and Trump last week? Why do you guys wear such ridiculous costumes? That's from the Kiev Independent.
Why do we wear ridiculous costumes with the ties and whatnot?
I guess.
Called suits.
Yeah, they call them suits here.
We call them
weird.
suits
It's
here.
different than they wear there. I understand that.
JT,
Oh boy.
your face looks like a C word. I'm not going to even dignify that with who authored that.
Did he say C word? Or did he say the C
I'm
word?
censoring it because I'm not going to read
Oh,
that.
he said my face looks like a, and he said what the C word was.
Yeah,
Who is that?
Who was that?
horrible. I'm not gonna even
I'm
dignify them.
gonna tell Kevin about that. He'll punch him out.
C word.
That's Christian with the K.
I think it was. That probably just after Christian hung up.
I don't
son of
know.
a-
Christian's got a problem.
I'm not gonna.
Wow.
It actually was not Christian with a K, but I'm not gonna dignify their name by reading it out loud here.
Yeah, that's like one of
Anthony, how old is neighbor Stacy? Smiley face with heart emojis.
Ooh.
That's from Alex Wyan.jh29.
Now he was here before. He
This is
DM'd
one of the
you?
creeps from next door at the junior high
at
school.
the junior high. Yeah, you're probably too old for the junior high kids. I would assume.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
know.
You got-
Ask him when his dance is. Spring dance.
Remind me on Monday. You guys should do fries instead. That's Fry Guy for life. I think he's talking about the burger
Yeah, I think so.
Fry
review
challenge.
that we're going to be doing.
I like a good fry.
We didn't make it through the wings. We haven't even started the wings,
Yeah.
the burgers, and people want us to do fries
They
now.
want the fries.
Okay, fry challenge.
All right.
I can do a fry challenge.
Cool studio. JT, you got a lot of business going on. What did you do with all the boxes? That's from Gary K.
That's
I think you watched your boxes.
He likes. Oh yeah, he
You
does
said
eBay.
box.
Well, you gotta sell them. You gotta send in bowling guards and boxes.
Last one here. March Madness! Exclamation point. Who's your dark horse? That's from Hoops111.
Oh, hoops again?
One. No, that was a different guy. That was
Dark horse.
Greg.
Stace, who's your dark horse?
I'm sorry, what?
Who for the NCAA? Who's your dark horse?
I don't do.
Perfect. Richie, who's your dark horse?
Thinks the same as Daryl's. Maryland.
Maryland. Tones.
I don't. Maryland gave Michigan a tough fight yesterday, too. So I would ride with them too. I think the Terps. Yeah.
Terps?
Yeah.
Rich and Anthony already spoiled it, but I will give you out one more because why not, right? I'm looking for somebody in the SEC that's been the best conference all year.
Okay.
And it's by far the best conference. So somebody that would be a little longer odds. I'm just scrolling down the odds right now, and I'm Texas A&M, 50-1.
Okay.
Tough conference. They've played it. Are they the ones that
who
beat?
coaches A&M?
Is that the guy that used to coach Texas, Chris Beard? Who is it?
Yeah, I saw him yesterday. No, he coaches Mississippi.
Okay.
Buzz.
Buzz Williams, former
Lightyear?
Marquette
Lightyear.
and Virginia Tech
That's what I was going to say.
coach.
Buzz Lightyear, of course.
That might be another good one. Ole Miss, maybe. I don't even see them. They
Old
must
Miss would be a really good one. Not
that
bad
might
at
be
all.
outside of. That might be way down on the list. I don't even know if they're qualified right now to make the tournament.
I think they're in as an 8-9.
Ole Miss. Who beat Auburn the other night? Was that A&M?
Yes.
They probably shot up the rankings after that. Ole Miss is 125-1, and what did I say? Texas A&M was. I already forgot, guys.
50-1 or
50-1. Bet MGM. But yeah, I do like Maryland. Maryland currently sits at what, Jimmy? Do we know that one?
You want me to pull up the odds there for you?
Here's the problem with
I got
Maryland, though,
it.
is like everybody nationally is kind of jumping on board.
Yes.
Now I'm kind of jumping on. I mean, right now,
Maryland's 50-1.
I feel
for what
like
it's
a
worth.
week ago you were ahead of the curve on that, and then now I'm hearing,
Yeah.
they gave Michigan State a game. They lost to they beat Michigan. Now they're, Now they're kind of catching some momentum. Daryl's probably right. Take the third or fourth team out of the SEC and let it ride and see what happens.
Wisconsin, for a point of reference, Wisconsin is 40-1. Arizona is 45-1. I like A&M at 50, Maryland at 50, Missouri at 60-1.
I haven't seen Missouri play.
Missouri is another good team out of the SEC.
Yeah, a lot of dark horses.
God damn, you're gonna give me the business now?
No, I'm just. What's your pick?
I'm for the people out here.
Yeah, no, I get you.
My pick is Maryland.
In Maryland?
Rich already called that out.
I'm gonna go with State. I'm gonna go with the Sparties because that's what Gary told me to do.
It's not a dark horse. Two seed.
They're 30
What are
something.
they though? 25? You're right, Rich. You're right.
No.
Oh, I mean, what do we consider a dark horse? Like 4 seed or below or something? Because I like Tennessee too. I mean,
for my purposes, I would
or
say
no, Florida. I like
throw
Florida.
out the first three, right? The first, the three that we've been talking about, obviously, right? Those are obvious 1 seeds.
Well, I'm glad Jim's aboard the State train. I don't want to kick him off. So.
But Jim come from under a cloud of smoke.
Like Jason Weingart.
Wow,
over
what's
here.
going on there?
What the hell?
I'm having my cigar.
I think your keyboard's
Jesus.
overheating.
Criminy.
showing
What's
my
going on there?
You can't smoke here.
Tell me I can't.
Read your
Cinders
lease.
and ashes. What's going on?
Read your lease, brother.
We pay enough for the studio. I can.
Did you see we had a comment on last week's show?
We had a. Did we?
Yeah. Can you read that? Go in there.
On last week's
I don't
show?
know. I think it was from someone no one knows.
Oh, was it
I didn't
Iraq?
catch that. I'll see if
No,
I can.
it was somebody like out in the boonies thanking me for giving them the Michigan State pick. When Daryl
No
asked me.
shit.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
It sounds like we had
a
a listener cash in, which is always great to hear.
He has a following here.
If we could, profit our listeners, that's always a good thing.
That was last week, Rich. I'm fine.
Yeah, I saw it a couple days ago.
Okay.
I was like, because we don't get too many comments usually on our past videos, but
No.
when you have 1,000 viewers, someone is bound to leave a message or two.
By the way, we
Drop
got
a bet.
283 followers now, Stacy.
283.
So, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure that was all because of Stacy, and I'm not lying. I'm sure it was. So thank you, neighbor Stacy, and thank you,
Always.
new followers. I can't believe that tonight was one of the goofiest shows that we've ever had. But
Yeah, people like Goofy.
I like Goofy too. I like Goofy.
He's a renowned, lovable character.
Oh, you're talking about the dog?
I'm talking about everything.
Okay.
It's off the rails now.
Yeah. How many of those Coronas you have?
Is he a dog? He's not a dog.
Goofy?
Goofy?
I thought he's a cat.
No, he's a
Or
fucking. He's a dog.
cow.
A cow?
A
Yeah, he's a
cow.
cow. In
He's
the
a
early days, he was
dog.
like more of a
Goofy.
cow.
Goofy is not a cow.
He's goofy.
I think he's a dog.
He's
You telling
definitely
me
a
that
dog.
there's 2 dogs in the
there's Pluto and
Disney
Goofy.
in the Disney group?
Pluto is definitely a dog. I don't
What
know
kind of
about
dog
Goofy.
do you see
Pluto
walk
and
around
Goofy.
2 legs?
Well, so does.
Pluto walks on 4. Like a
Yeah,
dog.
I guess he does.
Goofy stands
Right.
out.
What do they call that? Amorphic or
Anamorphic.
Here,
right?
Anna.
Metamorphic.
Here goes. I can't say that word. Pass it on.
is it the C word?
No.
I'm with you, darling. We're
I
not going
can't
to
say
make it
that
that
word.
kind of a show.
Anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic dog.
Pornomorphic.
Pornomorphic.
We had a DM that said, "Great show last week. Great pick, Richie, with your Spartans. I cashed dicks." That was from Green and Mike.
Yeah, Green and Mike.
This one was on the YouTube video.
I will
Here's
look
another
it up.
one, hot one, come in just now. It says, "Somebody's got to ease up off the mic. A lot of heavy breathing." That's from Blue Sky 64.
I don't think it's me.
My mic is.
There's
Yeah,
been,
your mic is in plenty of space, so there's no.
Stacy's hit her phone on the bar about 85 times tonight.
Could that been?
She's our guest, Rich. Be nice.
You the one told her to shut up because she couldn't listen to your video last time she was here.
She's not an experienced media personality like you, or used to have microphones in their face.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta cut these guys some slack. These guests. Dale Dub comes on. He does a great job when he's on. By the way,
Wonderful.
He had I think he had a broadcasting degree from Specs Howard.
just added to the
I think
list.
it was an honorary degree.
You had an honorary degree because once you
think
go to once you get a degree from Michigan, I think you can get an honorary degree from Specs. I think that's part of the.
Oh, is it really?
I think it's part of the deal.
Oh,
yeah.
is it really? Okay.
I think Lauren's calling you out there.
She says I do all the time. I don't know what she's talking about.
Okay, well, I'll catch up on the chat. We've had so many calls. I forgot to catch up on the chat. All right, so Snoop says little man boost ratings. I'm not sure if he's talking about himself. What is he? Gary, I don't know what
I
that.
think he's proud of his cat.
Oh, yeah, that could be what it is. Toby.
Hey, send that into America's Funniest Home Videos.
It is pretty funny.
Pussy's always boost ratings.
That'll win you
Tones is
$10,000.
back.
That's what they say.
Tones. Whoop, whoop. Thank you. That was live. I don't need to hit the button when you got rich. And then Realtor Lauren. Where you been, Realtor? She says the only person on that show that breathes heavy in the mic. There's only one person. It's not me.
Nope. She says I do.
Oh, she's mentioned that before?
She has, yeah.
Maybe she told that to Daryl. That's what Daryl's, I don't know.
Maybe she's Blue Sky 69, 89.
64.
Oh, my bad.
Sounds like one of our older listeners.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times people use the year they were born at the end of their handle, right?
I haven't figured it out yet. Yeah. Although that kid from Wyandotte appears to be an 8th grader.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Now,
would you go to dance with them just to
let's set the record straight here.
Can you guys
make
just
his dream
stop?
come true?
Let's set the record straight.
It's in Abu Dhabi.
You're not interested in any 8th graders.
No.
Thank you.
Actually.
He has heavy wallets, though.
Because I'll tell you what, these kids
oh my God.
park in the gosh-damn parking lot over here.
No, that pisses me. I'm sorry. It pisses me off.
It includes a round trip to Dubai.
Word. Well, because I come to drop stuff off for him, and I'm like, there's no parking. There's no parking in your parking lot.
Yeah.
It could get rough.
How much would we have to pay you to enforce the parking lot out here for us?
Oh, she'll start fights in the parking lot. You don't want that.
That would be cool.
No.
No?
That'd be cool.
I can even imagine what would happen with that, Stace.
It makes me and
You've seen me in action.
I've seen you in action.
It makes me and
I don't know.
Vince so upset that where our blood is boiling. His blood pressure was over 200.
So was mine.
Let's say
on Thursday.
Vince's blood is usually at like a low simmer to begin with. I mean, it doesn't take much to get that extra couple degrees to get that shit to bubble. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
Yeah. I'm looking.
Anyway, that perv over there at Wyandotte. Knock it off with your.
How do you know he's in 8th grade?
Well, you said 29. My son's a class of 27. He's a 10th grader.
Oh, he's class of 29?
I mean, his handle is Alex Wyandotte JH29.
Oh. Maybe he's born in 1929.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Rich. He probably collected
He's
Social Security under Trump's America.
What do you think, Bobby?
So he's trying to get a younger lady. I don't know what the...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he can... I'm too old for you.
95?
Sorry.
It's very nice, though. I know Stacy appreciates the compliment.
No, I really don't.
Yeah.
Flattered?
No, she really does.
Flattered?
I'm not flattered by an 8th grader.
Curious?
I'm good. Thank you.
She's blushing.
Curious? No, I'm not.
She's blushing.
I blush. Yes, I'm blushing.
Curious.
Negative.
No. All right.
Flattered.
Proceed. What's next?
You know what I forgot to do was trivia.
I reminded you.
You reminded me.
and
Thanks,
you still
Toads.
forgot.
Here we go. Let's do this. We got to figure out how to buy the beer.
Some people's favorite part of the show.
Oh, it's Casey's voice.
Czars of knowledge that isn't learned in college. It's the Numbers Guys Trivia.
I try to tell her she's got a great voice. She doesn't
does.
like her voice. She's got a very good voice.
She really does.
Yes. Here's tonight's Numbers Guys trivia. This will determine who'll be buying the beer next week. Question is, who was the first number 16 seed to upset a number 1 seed in the NCAA men's college basketball tourney? Who was the first number 16 seed to upset a number 1 seed in the NCAA men's college basketball tournament? And of course, whoever gets it right is immune from buying the beer. They get immunity. We should get like a stick. Don't they have like an immunity stick on one of those shows?
I think you're thinking of the Singapore
Survivor.
Yeah, Survivor, right?
Yeah, you get immune like a little like a tiki thing or something. Right?
Yeah. We should have open flames up here. I would think would probably be a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Mm-hmm. And if everybody gets it right, I got to buy the beer. If everybody gets it wrong, I got to buy the beer because I come up with the questions. So that's only fair. Mm-hmm. And these guys are thinking about it.
I was thinking of getting like the little popsicle sticks that say "You sound stupid" and like hold it in front of me today.
Dude, I got preoccupied, but I had that thought as soon as I was watching these people. I'm like, I'm going to make these little signs and hold them up throughout the show. And then I didn't do it.
I'd be like, I'm with stupid and have a
like
an arrow going.
Yeah. Stace, did you enjoy the state? Well, it's not a State of the Union. It was
That was amazing.
It was a good.
That was an
good
absolutely
speech.
my favorite speech ever.
Yes. Yes.
It was. It really was like it.
What's number 2?
The King's Speech.
Number 2, what?
Your second favorite speech of all time.
What was the first?
What was replay? Say again.
What was the first?
What you were? I thought you were
Just
just
said
saying.
it was your favorite speech of all time.
He said number 2 though.
Yeah.
And then
What
you
did it
said, what was the-
replace? What did? Which speech did it replace?
It was the Mussolini speech in the office that
You've
that Dwight.
So can
Totally
I send you a
confused.
video that I can you air a video if I send it to you?
Yes, just text it to TNG Live 007
Sure.
864.
I like that one.
I'm sending it
that's-
directly to you,
Don't do that because I won't be able to put it on as easy. Just I'll give you the number.
but it's from Instagram.
Oh, I don't know about how that
Is it
works.
score tones?
Yeah, what the?
Please, I gotta
That was
figure
so
out how to
lucky.
do this.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll read Snoop is chatting here.
So wait a second, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Can't
I like that one where the guy's like,
share it.
"Only thing we have to fear is fear itself."
That's Winston Churchill.
That's a Churchill.
And I know Tones' favorite is Martin Luther King.
He had a dream.
He had a dream.
Supposedly had dreams about other dudes.
864.
I like
No.
ask not what you can do for your
548.
country.
Ask not. That's a good one.
3
Kennedy had a good,
007.
the moonshot. The moonshot speech.
Okay. And Stacy's is Joe Biden, the worst president
Ever.
Wow.
Ever.
I gotta say, right now, I'd give it to the other 3, but
I
that's
like
just
the-
me.
I like the Reagan tear down this wall.
That's a good one too.
that's a
But
good one.
I don't know if I'd put it ahead of Stacy's over there. Stacy,
What's up?
do you think Mr. Reagan asking Mr. Gorbachev to
Gettysburg-
tear down that wall was as
Gettysburg Address is up there too.
potent as the?
Potent?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
I got it. I got the link here. I'm trying to. Okay.
Because I don't think you probably don't have Instagram on that
I
number.
don't. I don't have Instagram,
That's
period. Believe it or not. I have all the comments. It says y'all have to relax, conservative black
Or,
girls, blah, blah, blah.
FDR's "The State Will Live in Infamy."
That's a good one. Jimmy V.
Jimmy V.
Cancer can take my whatever, but it can't take my whatever else.
That was a great one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hold on. I might be able to do this, Stace. Hold on.
It's fine. It's just kind of funny.
Get in here. Any other favorite speeches you guys have? Hey, how about if
I don't
you
want to go too political.
call us if you have a favorite speech? You can recite it on the show.
And if you already called in, call in again, but not Gary. Anybody else beside Gary can call in again, but not Gary.
Bill Pullman in Independence Day. That was
Not bad.
before he jumped in a F-18 and fought the
Oh,
aliens.
that was a good one.
He had a military
That was good.
background, right?
Yep.
That was a
believe he
great.
did.
I was jacked up after that.
Yeah, even Randy Quaid got.
Oh, Randy Quaid's like, I'm gonna
Flew
drop
right
the
into the
sauce
light.
and let's go blow those bitches up.
All right, hold on. I gotta do
Today
this.
we not fight as a
Remember-
country.
I would say the Braveheart
Did
speech.
you get it, Jim?
Sure.
I got it.
Oh,
How
Braveheart.
Okay, here we go.
The,
Here
the
we go.
bleed,
How
the
about-
bleed
Yes.
with me.
Are you
How
ready?
about Jack Nicholson in
I'm ready.
A Few Good Men when he says,
don't think they are.
You can't
Handle something.
handle."
Pissing on the seat.
By the way, you can't pause this. So I gotta like keep tapping
Hit
the
it,
button. Here we
Jimmy.
go. Here we go.
So
There's-
stupid. I can't.
For all Ukraine fans, wow, they did a good job with that.
AI.
Oh, look at that. He's smacking them with. Oh, what the? This is.
What's going on?
Wow.
I can't.
He is really. I didn't see this part of the.
Okay, you keep replaying it.
Why'd he go bald when he picks them up?
I just can't do
He is a small man. Zelensky's not a very big guy.
I just can't. This
Right.
made me laugh so hard. I can't.
Yeah, I don't remember this part at all. I like the beating with the shoe. That's pretty good. That's
I'm
pretty
done.
good.
I'm done.
All right.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
I'm done. I'm done.
By the way, Snoop in the chat says Al Green got censored, I think is what he's saying there. Democrats have lost their way.
You're so stupid.
All right, we'll figure this out later. We got to get this wrapped up here. What do we got? Collins, we did that top pick stand. We got to talk about our top pick standings.
Blech.
I'm out of order now, so I have to go through all this.
This Corona's too strong. Holy
Do you want
fuck.
a-
This whole
Do you want a
show's out
Coors
of
Light?
order.
Now you're out
All right,
of order.
so I got one more.
Here, I have another one. I just opened this one.
Okay,
Great
Richie.
quotes
You
for
need one?
100, Alex.
Richie.
Thank you,
Richie
Richie.
down 20 units. D-Dub. Now, you guys have got some separation now in second place. D-Dub won last week with a 2-unit play on Rutgers, getting the points against Michigan at minus 115. So he is
Winner.
winner, chicken dinner.
I
now
cashed
only
that ticket,
down.
too.
Well,
Thank
nice
you.
cash. Good cash.
I know. You said it on the show. I'm like, I got to get down. This guy's gone on to something.
Yeah, 9.93. Tones down 13.15. I'm still up 2.4 because I didn't play anything last
Still
week.
in the green.
And I don't have anything this week either, so I'm going to remain
You're
at
like
that
Jeopardy. You're just
2.4.
trying to like cling on to whatever money you
Yeah, I'm
have
not clinging
before
on.
Final Jeopardy.
Clean on.
Yeah.
Bad episode of Star Trek. Nothing like losing to an expansion team when your playoff hopes are on the line.
We can't do this again.
These are the top picks.
These are the top picks. Richie, you get to go first.
I said all these earlier. I don't even know what's going on. They're probably losing right now, so somebody has an update. That'd be good. But Daryl liked the Hawkeyes. I liked Sparty.
Wait a
We'll
minute.
see
This
what
is
happens
a
here.
2-unit play.
2 units.
I didn't know that. All right.
Another great 2-unit play right now. We're down 3-2, but we'll see what happens.
2-unit play. Red Bull gives you wings.
Yes.
South Detroit.
They are losing.
Oh.
Score 10, 20,
10.
30. I can't see very well. Oh,
State's got 37.
plus 102. I thought the Lightning here with all their moves looked like they're ready to take it to the next level, but we'll see what happens. Drop the 1.5.
Okie dokie. Tones, you got, I think, just one, right?
Just the wings, yeah.
Just the wings. That's wings plus 112.
Just like Richie.
The Utah Hockey Club. They call those people, right?
Can't get a name.
Yeah, I can't get the name. And then in the chat, by the way, Snoop says JFK in Germany, ich bin in Berliner. And
Wow.
he says Iowa 47-37.
Ooh.
That is your current score. And I got to
Well.
fast forward through about 200 graphics to get to D-Dub's late picks.
Hey.
Takes a while. I got Chuck Schumer again, crying Chuck's
Crying Chuck.
guacamole.
Like,
I'm going through every NFL team. It takes a while, Dub. That's why we try to want to get these in maybe a little earlier if we can.
I'm sorry,
Just a
Jimmy. I
little
didn't
bit.
know you were going to admonish me on the air.
Well, let's get with the program here, pal.
God damn.
TAA Iowa plus 7. I think you said this.
Yeah, right now I got a 17-point cushion.
Second half team.
I don't
Nice.
disagree with you. Riverside is tonight. We're not going to talk about that one, apparently, Jimmy.
It went back too fast.
There you go.
I get shaky sometimes. I hit that button twice.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
This sounds like an Amazon show.
Did you hear that, Stacy?
North
He said he
Ridge,
gets
Amazon.
shaky sometimes.
It
I
does.
said
Riverside?
Yeah.
diabetes.
you were getting shaky last week, too.
I was.
Jimmy was shaking.
You know what she was
And I
going
said-
through last Thursday?
I said diabetes.
Hey, you had a kidney stone. You know what she was
I
going
said
last
we were in
No.
the hospital together.
Yeah.
Oh, you were sick last Thursday?
She
I
had
was in the
a,
hospital. I was in the ER.
she had a
For what?
You want to talk
React-
about it? Is that not a girl thing,
I don't
is
really
it?
care. No, I
it's
had a
not a good-
reaction to antibiotic. And my
Now, Tones is going to say something about a latex reaction, and I don't want to hear it.
no,
I do.
my whole body just didn't work.
then no function.
So what happened? You
felt
had a
like-
fever?
No, I had
Got a
I
fever.
felt like I had ALS. I could hear, see, speak, but I couldn't move.
Oh, ALS, another great speech.
We called Michael J. Fox.
It was
the
bad.
greatest-
That's Parkinson's.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Was it Lou Gehrig's speech?
So what, it was a antibiotic.
I'm the luckiest
Reactions.
man.
Correct.
I'm the luckiest man.
Yes, it was actually really scary.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
sure.
like how I felt.
Oh, no.
What was
What'd they do for you?
Season's
the
over.
verdict?
Just
What the-
flushed my system.
No trades coming.
Okay.
They put me on
I know, deadline tomorrow. What the fuck?
Unless they're trading for a
pain
goalie.
meds because it was painful. But they just flushed my system.
IVs and
Gotcha.
whatnot.
Yeah,
Sad.
for and then I declined the stress test for 3 hours.
You don't
Yeah.
want that dye in your system.
No, I just don't want to lay there for 3 hours
I get it.
and
I got sympathy
still
for you.
for
I
three-
know what this
for
is all
3
about.
hours.
All these medical things. I've been through.
no,
every-
I usually
been
don't
through
go to
them.
the hospital for anything.
Me too.
And Anthony was the one that came to my house, and him and Greg are like, "You got to go." I'm like, "No, I'm not going."
Oh, she was. I came back after the show, and she was like, my hands are numb, tingling, I have chest pains. I'm like, this doesn't sound good.
My feet were numb. My legs
See, I
were numb.
get half of that all the time.
Do you guys live together?
You would think so.
It sounds like it. Yeah.
He's at my
Came
house
back
on-
after the show, and Stacy's.
I go hang out. I hang out at their house
Yeah.
quite a bit.
All right.
I'm at their house. If not,
Is this
he's at
one of
my-
them pan things?
Pan what?
I don't know, pansexual or something?
It's a Utah thing.
Fuck is
I
that?
don't know. It's something that was invented in the last 5 years to marginalize us normal people.
Yeah.
I'm Catholic, not Mormon.
It's the same as like, yeah, if you're straight, you're, yeah. Or a cis male. Isn't that what a cis male?
Yes.
I'm a cis male. Interesting. Wow,
Sounds
I'm
like
sorry to
you're-
hear that you didn't feel well. I didn't know that.
It was fine.
Next time I'm in the hospital, I'm gonna text you.
Wouldn't it be funny if you guys just ran into each other at the hospital and then like a couple days later you ran into each other at Kohl's?
Well, we got out the hospital the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went into the
Weird.
same day, got out the same day, and saw each other at Kohl's the next day.
Yeah, and I didn't even know to say, how are you doing and all that, because Anthony doesn't tell anybody that, his neighbor Stacy's in the hospital.
I sign HIPAA disclosures.
That's reasonable.
Stupid.
That's reasonable.
We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you.
With me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that Scotty Scheffler was my last pick, Jimmy.
That's coming up. There you go.
No way.
Scotty Scheffler, it was plus 310 to start the tournament, and now he's about 4 shots back. He's at -1 for the round 1. Plus 350. I like them odds.
Is the odds he's going to drink an Arnold Palmer during the round, or?
Nope, it's just the name of the tournament.
Oh,
and I don't think it's the name of the drink
It's
that it's named after. I
John
think it's
Daly?
like his legacy, Arnold Palmer Invitational.
Oh,
It's golf, isn't it?
Yes. And Scotty, Stacy, has won this twice in
We're
the
talking
last.
about golf, or are we talking about?
Yeah, golf.
I thought we were.
He's
talking-
won it twice in the last 3 years, and I think being 4 shots back after day 1, I like his odds. Plus 350. You're gonna give me 3.5 to 1
just
for
hasn't
every
looked-
grocery dollar I
hasn't looked
bet.
the same.
Would you bet on her? She's doing a golf simulator at Sidecar Saturday night.
I'm not golfing.
Sidecar.
I will end up killing somebody.
Who are you playing with?
I don't fucking know.
Do you got a foursome?
What does that mean?
That means you have 3 other players that you're going to.
That
I
sounds
don't
pretty
know.
sexual.
I've never done.
God damn it, Tony.
I've never done the golf simulator. I don't play golf. I'm gonna try.
I think
Beautiful.
you could blast that ball pretty hard. I think.
I can blast somebody in the head with a golf club too.
You probably heard our story a few weeks back about Kevin the plumber and how he hit that twice. He hit a ball that came back ricocheting at our heads in that simulated golf.
I did not.
Oh,
Do you have to
you
wear a
didn't hear that?
helmet when you do that, or what?
Yeah, we're
Wait,
going to
you know-
Sidecar. So why don't you guys come to Sidecar tomorrow or Saturday?
Maybe
I've
it's
got
okay.
plans to with a stone of stone.
A stone of what? A stone of the kidney?
I don't know what it is. It might be salt or
I think it
I don't know what it
is
is.
calcium deposits.
calcium. That's right.
Too much
Calcium.
calcium. They're only going to lay off that milk.
He's got to drink lemonade.
Yeah, since you started
Salt
cooking your
is
eggs in cream, you think that maybe has something to do with it?
You think?
I mean, cooking your eggs in cream, frying them in cream.
My daughter's nephrologist says salt is the biggest culprit.
I hate salt.
Oh,
me
yes,
too.
I remember that.
I hate salt.
You had a real problem with the French fries
Yep.
at the Wellington pub. Yes,
They
I do
were
remember
way
that.
too salty.
Too salty.
I don't do
So,
salt at all. I hate salt.
As my grandma once said, salt is the secret ingredient.
Touche, but I don't eat it.
Jimmy, you got any picks for us?
I got nothing tonight, but I do have some chat. This is when Snoop was actually very ill. He said he couldn't move at one point. And the ambulance took him to emergency. It's because his potassium was low. He didn't have enough bananas in his diet. But yeah, I remember that. He called and said he thought he was going to die.
He did.
Yeah.
He's still with us.
Yeah, so make sure you eat your potassium.
D
guys.
deficiency, maybe.
Yeah.
He said, give all my clients to Double D.
Thanks for eating
did.
bananas, Snoop.
You like banana sticks?
I do.
Yeah. I like bananas too.
I just don't eat them.
No, Casey eats, she eats bananas constantly. It's all
I'll
the
eat
time.
a banana.
I like bananas.
I like bananas
I do
only.
too, but
I won't go for a banana.
right.
If it's served to me, I will eat it.
It's got to
Yes.
be like perfectly ripe.
Nope, but if
I don't
it's
want it
served
too
to me,
brown
I will
or
eat it.
too,
I'm
like-
not going to
It's kinda
just
the
go
right
for a
curve.
It's got to
banana.
be right in the middle, perfect. And then
Perfect.
You know what they say that's good for? Bananas?
Poop.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Cramps, if you wake up with
I thought that was pickle juice.
that
Oh,
too.
I love pickle
that
juice.
Well, you only like pickle juice after a shot, a chaser.
Correct.
A little pickleback.
Correct. Yes.
No, because I can agree with you. Like when my banana peeler goes on vacation, then I'm like, I don't want to.
What do you got, a monkey?
No, we hire a banana peeler at our house. We're making YouTube money now, man.
It's
So
called your
pretty-
wife, and she's amazing.
No, she would never peel. If I asked her to peel my banana, she would probably get the wrong idea about what I was asking for.
Oh, stop it.
Okay, here we go. Tonight's trivia answer. Who was the first number 16 seed to upset a number 1 seed in the NCAA men's
Oh, I got
college
this wrong.
basketball
So did I.
tournament?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
I messed up.
I don't know who it is, to be honest with you. I have no idea.
Oh, you guys don't know?
I don't watch basketball.
I figured one of you guys because you're.
I think I did the second
kinda
team.
figured
It's
Yeah.
not so much I know the basketball. I don't have a memory. That was only like 3 years ago, right?
Memories, bring
So-
back memories.
I think I did the second team that knocked off the first seed, not the first one though.
It was Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Virginia was the 1 seed.
Yes.
I can tell you, I haven't looked at these answers yet,
can
so I don't know.
Can I interrupt you?
Sure.
I had 2 choices in my head:
What were your 2 choices?
Wofford,
Okay.
Belmont.
Okay.
And I know they're both too high.
for 2.
I think they're both too high. They're not 16 seeds.
I don't think so.
I think they're 15ers.
I'm gonna be bad.
Just
I
like
got it wrong.
Loyola of Chicago, which I think is.
God, who was that team that beat Virginia? I can't remember. I'm gonna,
Rich,
if I
you're
had
right
to
about that.
If I had to redo my pick, I'm gonna say it's like NC Wilmington was the winner.
You're close, but you were right about the circumstance. How about that? Just you didn't know the team.
Yeah, I got the second one. I got the second one that knocked out Purdue, I think.
All right, here's what everybody guessed.
Farley.
Richie said Fairleigh Dickinson.
Farley Dickinson.
Tone says Loyola.
I don't think it was them though. I think
No,
they.
it's like UNC Wilmington or something.
And D-Dub says Belmont.
And I was thinking maybe Wofford, but I know they're both not 16 seeds.
The correct response was
What's your response?
Oh, there it is.
UMBC.
UMBC.
What was the dog of them?
That's the
Terriers?
Retrievers.
Retrievers.
Yeah, in 2018. They beat Virginia.
It was one of those teams that have like a lot of letters in it. UNC, UMBC.
Yeah. Well, looks like I'm buying the beer again.
I got a couple at home that Angie brought from a funeral. I don't know if I mentioned that before.
That's what you did. But we'll take those. We'll take those. I'll
Okay.
pay them half price because they were in a funeral home at some point.
We should have done just name one of the 2.
She's got a couple receipts. She wants the full price for those beers.
Put it in the expense reimbursement pile we got going.
Got a new financial advisor, and that's what they recommended.
Nice. That's smart. All right. Hey, let's do some shout outs. That's all we got left. We got shout outs. Stace, who would you like to shout out tonight?
Shout out.
I don't have any shout outs.
It's hard, right? Like, who has been super nice to you over the last, since you've been here last?
Definitely
3
not
weeks?
this guy.
No, not Anthony.
Greg?
Yeah, Greg.
Who helped you in the hospital for a little bit?
You did. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome.
He left you he gave that nice text for you.
Who?
Greg.
Great.
I know.
That was kind.
That was sweet.
Shout out.
I want to be the last one. Let me think
Okay,
about it.
hey, you're the guest.
Let
All
me think
right,
about
Richie,
it.
what do you got?
Shout out to our Big Ten champs.
Shout
No
out.
matter what they do today, they still won. Go Sparty. I was down there last weekend. It was an enjoyable, nice 50-degree day out in East Lansing for a whooping on Wisconsin. That was fun. So shout out to Sparty. Shout out to
Shout
Lauren starting her job this week. She's available for lunch.
Is that official?
It's official.
All right.
She's kind of going between the Shelby and the Clinton office, so you just got to catch her on the right day. But
Okay, I can meet her at the house, or I can
April
meet her at
1st, she'll
work.
be over here full time.
So she'll be right around the corner here. Yeah?
right around the corner.
Century
April
21,
1st.
right?
Century 21.
Will she meet us at
C21, as they
Will
say.
she meet us at Hamlin for the grand opening in a month?
I'm sure
or two?
she
When's
will.
that coming?
Like a couple
Shout
months.
out.
Lauren likes a good beverage.
Yeah, nice stiff drink.
Shout out.
I would say for Junior, we were worried about going to conferences today. We pulled up his report card, straight E's across the board.
Wow.
So we weren't
Shout
too
out.
concerned about checking in on them. Good job, buddy.
Hey, saved you some time going to
Be a good
conferences.
example
Shout
for your younger brothers.
Yeah.
Good shout out.
What do you got, Doug?
I want to shout out. Oh, our fearless leader,
Shut up.
President Trump.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's
It's not,
a good
in a
shout.
good, it's not in a good way, though. I'm going to tell you what.
What?
Quit screwing around with these tariffs. My friends in Canada are getting upset about it.
Shut up.
They're taking bottles off the shelf. They're putting them back on the shelf. They're taking them off again. This is messing with people's time and money.
And liquor preferences.
All right. And I would like to shout out.
Actually, I want to shout out Donald Trump.
Go ahead, Stace. We don't
Donald
censor on
Trump.
this show.
Donald Trump.
Shut up.
That was the best speech ever.
Better
Which-
than Kennedy.
What was your favorite speech
Shut
before
up.
that?
You guys need to stop with it.
I'll put you back on, Dub. Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. What else would you got? You have anything else you want to say besides
No.
insulting our president?
Me?
I'm not.
Yeah. No, not you. Stace.
Oh,
I mean,
God damn it. Quit screwing around with them tariffs.
Okay.
That's BS.
Is Trudeau's speech about the tariffs
There-
tantrum one of your favorite speeches
A lot
of all
of people
time?
are saying
Yeah.
that he's now the new leader of the free world.
I would doubt
Oh,
that.
okay.
Justin Trudeau.
I thought that was
For like
macaroni.
the
Yeah.
next month?
Are we talking
He's on
about?
his way out. The guy's a lame duck.
Are you talking about leader of the mooses in the free world or what?
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Yeah.
We've lost our credibility
So-
over the seas,
Or
and now it's Trudeau.
I have a
Trudeau's the
question.
leader of the free
So,
world.
sure, Stacey, you're our guest. You can ask any question you'd like.
So you guys share an office.
Yes.
How's that Fox News working out for you?
We mostly
he
watch.
changes the channel.
We
to
mostly
sports.
watch VSIN.
He changes
It's-
to sports.
It's apolitical, so it's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because every time I go out, I come in.
Except
it's-
when Crack is on, he's pretty right leaning.
Is he Crackman?
Yeah.
I didn't get a good vibe yet.
Oh,
Yeah, Crack's he's not a right leaning guy. He's a common sense guy.
He is.
common sense.
Common
I like,
sense.
So-
I like
Yeah.
his pointers about Vegas too.
Common sense and anybody that didn't have a economics class in their life.
So let me ask you one question, Daryl.
Yes, ma'am.
If you were at the speech, would you
Yes.
have stood for any of this? Like stood,
Stood, like-
clapped,
like-
stood
like,
up,
yeah,
clapped?
I would've
Well, let me answer that. on
like
Daryl's
Frank
behalf.
can't-
He
Frank-
would, of course, stood because I mean, there's certain things that
I mean, come on now.
I
It's like
would've-
we're all human.
Yeah,
I would've
Federer
We're all
would've
effing
stood.
human.
right.
I would have stood up when you're supposed to stand up, and I would have sat down when you're
Right.
supposed to sit
That's
down.
what he does at mass. He does the same shit. You know? And he lip
But
syncs
I'm
when he's
just
supposed to
saying,
lip
like,
sync.
I just couldn't. I just couldn't take it.
What couldn't you take?
The eye rolling. I mean,
Oh.
come on. We have lost children.
I don't. You don't
Who cares
think
about
that?
Both
You don't think
sides
that's what?
eye roll the whole time. It was the stupid sign and stuff. That
Yeah,
Yeah, the
exactly.
signs
The
was
eye
gay.
rolling is
That
not a
was
big
terrible.
deal. But I know
the
what
eye
you're
ro-
saying about the signs.
But an eye
this
roll,
is what
an
this,
eye roll when somebody lost their life to whatever. I don't care who was to blame for it. This child lost their life.
was a penalty.
Oh, I don't know that there's time for this stuff. You know, you don't think he's just calling them up to get, people on his side? You think that he's actually
He
doing this?
doesn't need anybody on this side anymore. He's our president. Like he doesn't need anybody.
That's
to.
the whole point of the speech, talking to Congress, trying to get people to meet him in the middle. Right?
Here, as a nonpartisan person, because I don't really go either way.
That's not what I've heard.
I'm as objective as they come.
You're so stupid, Jim.
I would say that that was a bad look, and I said it
It
that
looked
night.
horrible.
It was a really bad look for the
I
Democrats.
stand with Fetterman.
And wow,
stand with
I
you.
don't stand with Fetterman
It's
necessarily.
a bad look, and it's exactly what has been created. That's what the president
And
wants.
you know what? I agree with you on that. I
Thank
think he's
you.
brilliant. He did he's a
he baited them in.
mastermind.
He
He's
baited
just
them
playing
in.
the
Yeah.
political game. He's
baited
playing
them
it
in.
like on Survivor. They say you're
Hook, line,
playing
and
the
sinker.
game or whatever. How they say that? You watch
He's
Survivor?
zagging and everybody else is zigging.
Like,
Yeah.
this is like, people like everybody here almost, I don't know, is saying, oh, look how bad these Democrats look, This is what Trump has created. Like, in what other speech in the history of our country does somebody come into a State of Union or whatever you want to call this one? No, it's not State
Address
of
to
Union.
Congress
Address
is
to
the-
Congress
as the proper
and
term
say
of it.
that the previous president is the worst president ever. You could just,
But
you don't have to say that, right? But
let's be honest.
He wants. No, he's not that bad. But
Biden wasn't that bad.
he wasn't that bad.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
but
Hang on.
regardless of how you
Hang
feel, regardless of how you feel, you don't say that, do you? Unless that's exactly what you want, is people up there with ping pong paddles, waving them around. And I agree with you.
Gutfield had some good paddles after in the show.
They shouldn't even given them. I mean, I guess they gave them signs so that they would like take Al Green situation out of the having a voice.
Yeah, I mean, the Al Green thing was pretty bad too.
But the signs, I think, were just
here's the thing.
holding their voice.
And Daryl, I agree with you.
Yes.
On this,
It's not because I feel one way or the other.
Right.
It's just the way it is.
No, I get that.
He's made it to be the most divisive of our time.
However,
anyways.
these other
I don't
people
think we're divided.
with the ping pong paddles, they still have
I am
agency.
divided
They have free will. They don't have to go there and hold up ping pong paddles. And there was a very small handful on the other side of the aisle that were standing for certain things. So
when you say things like that, that's exactly what kind of response you want to get.
And it's amazing that they would be that dumb where they would give to that response. I mean, it's like, wow.
110%, Jimmy.
Yeah.
That is what he wanted, and then they're too
Well, they
stupid.
took the bite like elementary
They're
bait.
too stupid to realize that's not
they took the bait.
okay.
Right. I don't know.
Like, if you hate him so much, why would you even show up?
Just
Well,
don't
come
show
on
and
now.
some of
That's
them
being
didn't.
a little silly.
You're
You're
not
not going to
gonna
show
show
up. You're a congressman, and you're not going to show up to the State
I don't
of the
think
Union?
AOC wasn't there. I don't think. I think she sat out.
Shame
This
on
is not
her.
new,
Well, she
though.
did.
When Democrats are there,
Shame on
Republicans
her.
won't clap or they'll protest in their own way. It shouldn't really be like that. I mean,
that's true.
It's
But I don't.
the president should say what he wants to say. Everybody should clap, whether you like it or not. And then Daryl's right too. I mean, there's just no reason. There's just no reason he needs to keep calling Biden out. He's doing what he wants. He has majority in both houses. Just do what you want.
I'll be honest, and some of that is a
Go
little
after it,
cringy,
man.
Like even when he was with Zelensky in the Oval Office, and then he brings up Biden a lot, and I'm not a big fan of that. He doesn't need to do
He's
that.
blaming Biden a lot.
He doesn't have
Someone's
to do
calling
that.
in.
You're there.
Hey,
He's
Snoop,
got 4 years. Just do
don't
what you
call
got
that
to
number.
do.
I'm not going to be able to answer it on that number.
Snoop's chiming in.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
I guess we should
it was entertaining. I thought it was a good speech. I thought it was
I liked it.
yeah. I thought it was a really good speech.
horrible.
And
Horrible.
what didn't you like about it?
I thought
Again,
the speech was good,
there's
but he
4 or
didn't have
5
to call
things
out
I-
Biden every time.
To what I just said about him calling Biden.
So that's what you didn't
I
like.
know, but
But if
There's
you took,
4 or
if you-
5 things that you just don't.
If you
it's
took-
not presidential.
if you took
he said
that
he
out
was
of the
going to be the
equation.
most presidential guy. He's the most Donald Trump guy. He's trying to build whatever. I don't know what his next plan is. Maybe it's to run up for election again in 4
that's
years.
what. Yeah, I think I heard that on MSNBC that he's going to.
I
do the
wouldn't
third
be
term.
surprised by
Yeah.
that. I wouldn't be
Right.
surprised by that at all. But the point is, he's just doing what he's always done.
Well, here's what I'd like to know, and I don't know the answer to this. Is let's go back, and we'll bring this next show. We're not a politics show, but we have a
we're
varied
not going to
amount
talk
of
about
opinion.
this next week. This is a one-time and a
One
one-time
time and
thing
done.
only.
But
To the stadium.
I kind of want to look back and see if
No,
a
we're
month.
not-
If
we're not doing a political show
No,
here.
we're not doing a political show. But you brought it up.
no,
I brought it up. So
You
if
brought
you
it
got
up.
something to say, get it out of your
But
mouth.
we need to do some research here.
You don't need to do
Don't
any
do
research.
research.
Oh,
This
no,
is
no.
it. We're
I
not
like
being
research.
a political show. This is not a show for the Garys of the world. This is for the Jimmies and the Johnnies, okay?
Sure, but let's see
Not that Jimmy.
if a month in on that first address, how often they reference the prior administration. I'd like to see
on
if,
the last one.
no,
this-
on the last.
that
I'm
they
just
say
saying
it's the worst
in history.
ever. EVER.
He's probably right. Who's
Well,
the other
now
one?
you're
We
just putting your opinion in
we
there.
just
But
talked
if you
about
can
this.
be impartial, you know that a president should not be saying something like that.
That is a opinion. It has to be because you're not going to think the worst. Like Tones and I were saying the
That's
other day.
your opinion.
Right, and
That's not my
that was his
opinion.
opinion.
That's
No,
not my opinion.
No, you also
He's
thought the
not
Carter
supposed to-
administration was great.
There we go.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So what? That's not neither here nor there.
Well, no, you have your opinion. I have my opinion. And I'll
But that's
express
not
my
the,
voice.
the
you
point. Is
express
he's the
yours.
president of the United States.
That's what I'm saying. So if we look back at all these, I'd be curious to see.
That if you can find one president that's ever said
I don't
that
know.
the previous
Let's
president
find
is the
out.
worst ever,
Let's
then
put our
I will
resources
take back
to the
everything I
test.
said.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
But I
maybe not the worst
no,
ever.
that's what I'm
Maybe
talking
not the
about.
worst
I'm
ever.
talking
That's what
about
that's
the worst ever.
That is literally what he's telling you. If you can go back, he doesn't want to talk about it ever again. But if you can go back and find
You
a
won't.
president
No-
that
no
said,
president talks
Nobody
like
would
that.
ever talk
No,
like
maybe
that.
not the worst ever.
No.
No, but certainly they'd blame a lot of shit on the prior administration.
100%. Everyone does.
I get that.
Everybody
but
does.
You don't say that.
Well, I'm not sure what the difference is.
Oh, you're an idiot then. Let's just be honest.
I told
you're
you I
in
need my
Rich's,
thing.
You're in Rich's category.
Oh, I
Drink.
dropped down that far?
Drink now.
That's rough.
Well, only one person's the king of the.
Wow.
Yeah. Man.
It sounds like Trump himself over here
Yeah.
now.
Jeez.
We're all
Yeah,
idiots.
you're worse than
You're an idiot.
I don't. I
You're
don't
that
think so.
stupid if you don't know the difference between saying these
Why
are
are
the
we being
these are the
so mean?
these are the cards we were dealt when we came
But
in
why are
because
we
of the
being so
previous
mean right now?
administration
What's going on?
versus
Daryl.
this
What's going
is the
on?
worst president
calm down.
ever.
Daryl,
What's
listen.
going on right now?
You build walls, I build bridges, okay?
You're afraid of
I
bridges.
don't. No, I'm afraid of
He is
driving
a-
over
Shoot.
bridges.
This Lucky,
I
you're
love
scared
walls.
as shit.
I love walls.
You're scared
What's
as
next?
You go low, I go high. All right, motherfucker.
I've heard that before.
Yeah. Okay. Bet you have. You go low a
Wow.
lot. You son of a bitch.
That's not what I've heard.
Oh,
Huh?
You said something about you don't go either way, but I've heard that you go
14
both
to
ways.
19 shots. Look at that. We lost.
All right.
14.
All right. That's enough of this.
40 to 19.
I think we got to get out of here. Did we do everything? Shout outs? Oh, I got to give shout outs. I'd like to shout out neighbor Stacy for showing up tonight. I didn't know you were going to be here
You
up
weren't
until
even
an
on
hour
the agenda.
ago. You were not on the agenda.
I'm sorry.
No.
I
So
talked
I'm
to you
glad
guys this
came.
morning.
She's like our.
You didn't talk to me.
She was like our
You were
filibuster.
in his office.
I was. I didn't hear it. I was
Maybe
probably
it
just
wasn't.
something.
Maybe it was just the two of you then.
He was he was packing up his merce when that happened.
That could have been.
Yeah.
That
So
happens.
you said Stacy's coming on the show. Was it you, Daryl?
I threw it out
I
there.
was out there. I was there when he
No,
was talking to
JT.
you.
Okay, then it was Daryl.
He knew at
I
least
thought
for
it was
the
Jim
beer,
then.
the beer try here. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
And I'd also like to shout out everybody that chimed in, that texted, that called.
especially
what a
Sean
fun night.
K or whatever his name was.
Oh, Christian with a K.
Christian with a K.
Christian with the
That
K.
guy.
Yeah,
He needs some plumbing help. We
I
gotta let
actually
Kevin
like that
know.
guy.
Does
He's
he
got
want to
some
come?
attitude.
Yeah, he had
Mr.
some
K,
too.
if you want to hang out opening day,
Oh, okay, you
Drop a
better
message.
shut your face.
All right.
Drop
Like,
it in
shut
there.
your face right now.
Is he in Michigan? No,
Did
we
he
don't know
call
where
you?
he's
Was he
from.
the first to call you an idiot
And so
tonight?
can Wyandotte.
He was the
Wyandotte
first.
can,
1 out of 2.
don't even broadcast
On the
this.
show.
Don't
he-
even.
Right.
did he call you a C word face? Or was that different?
No,
Yeah,
that
he
was
did.
somebody else.
Somebody
No,
else.
I took a lot of heat tonight. That's okay.
Wasn't your best show, Jimmy?
No, I
I
can
know
dish
that
it.
was like effed up.
I know. Hey, whatever. This is what fame and fortune. This is what you get. It goes along with
Fame
it.
and fortune.
Yeah, this is what you get. It goes along with
Take
it.
the good, you take the
Yeah,
bad.
deal with the detractors.
And then I'm going to end this with Snoop, with words of wisdom from Snoop. He says, could you imagine Kamala in office? We'd actually go off the cliff, and then Biden constantly called Trump names.
You know, Gary's
And
still
on
getting
that note-
cocaine out of his nose from the 70s.
Man. All right, we'll see you guys next week, 7:30 instead of 7:30.
So
Much
welcome,
better.
welcome change.
I agree.
I've been pushing for it for several weeks.
Open change.
Got what you want.